Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new live stream on Solar Expanse. I played about like 5 minutes of this game to test it. I have no idea where it's gonna go. I'm really actually interested. I like the premise of it. You basically take over the leadership of, I guess, a national or private space company, basically SpaceX or one of the nations. And you start in the 2020, I think, and head off to space and send rockets and develop technologies. And I'm sure we're not gonna have a timeline that keeps up with what SpaceX is actually doing. But hey, it'll be fun. I think. I hope it will be. Thanks for joining me for the ride here. Let's get started on a new game of Solar Expanse. Sol X. At the forefront of the private sector of aerospace, SolX, I think it's supposed to be something else, but anyways, has been making strides thanks to their first fully reusable launch vehicle. While they're undoubtedly revolutionizing the industry, can they sustain their grand ambitions? Well, I would say yes, if their name wasn't SolX. Starting research, improved reusable rockets and hydrolox engines. Starts with additional fuel production. Cool. The other options are to play as the famous NASA, the ESA, or European Space Agency, CNSA, that's the Chinese National Space Agency, and the Roscosmos, the Russian Space Agency. You have to say it like a Russian. Space farming and starts with hydroponic farming. The Chinese start with improved mining and starts with mining facility. The ESA starts with improved electric engines and computer technologies and a research lab. That's cool. NASA starts with nuclear power and propulsion and hydrogen production. And that's us. All right, let's go to, of course, we're going to play as SolX. Like, absolutely. A realistic solar system sounds great. And we'll start early. Early exploration tutorial. Early exploration. With many new competitors going into space, both private and national, a second space race is coming. Looking not merely to explore the frontier, but put a man on Mars. But to reap the riches of the solar system. From planetary bases and asteroid mining, a new space economy shall be born. Man, the music is just intense. I want to fly right now. Can you secure your place in it? Let's have all the competitors, because why not? They're all there. We'll go Pioneer, sort of standard E setting. I guess let's see what they are. Upkeep cost is half, or full, or 1.5. Starting cash 3.75, 5, or 6.25. I'm guessing that's about the only differences. We'll just go with the Pioneer. Makes sense. I've never played past the first minutes, so that doesn't look like a planet I know. Oh, maybe that's actually... Is that Europa? Io? That's one of the Jovian moons. One of the many. While telescopes and observatories let you search for resource without having to fly to the object, they're not as accurate as probes to determining available deposits. Okay. Oh, there we go. This guy definitely looks the part of a sci-fi dude. He's like a science engineering, I don't know, he's got 3 degrees for sure in 4 different areas. Looks the part though. Welcome, Director. Your mission is to lead us in the conquest of the solar system and beyond. We're about to schedule our first flight into space, then to the moon and other planets. Eventually we'll colonize, terraform, and perhaps one day venture to the stars. I'll be your assistant. Look for tutorial information in the top left of the corner. Okay. Wham, wham, wham. Sound effects. Let's check our sound settings first. I'll bring the music down a touch further. It was very intense, very impressive. Apply those settings. Thank you. All right, let's get down to business. We'll now go step by step through the first space mission. Click on the Earth icon to open the object panel. All right, here's Earth. What a beautiful Earth, you say? Wrong. So this is Earth, Earth orbit, and Luna. Gotcha. Facilities and modules. Looks like this is the stuff we have. Must be. And resources. We have some resources. We have no energy. Oh, we produce 5. Okay. 5.01 E. I guess that's energies. We can store... We consume 5. Okay, so we basically produce just enough power. Or maybe that's not accurate yet. We'll see. We'll let time roll and stuff. This is our resources. We got water. We got fissile materials. Noble gases. Cool. Metals. Hydrogen. Humans. We have humans. 29 working in 200 habitat spaces. We have glass. Fuel. Energy. Electronics. Polymers. Rare metals. Silicon. Alloys. And supplies. Okay. I guess those are tons and kilotons. I don't know. Resource deposits. Oh, this is the deposits on Earth? Well, that's cool. Got lots of deposits of things. All the stuff. Deposit of water. Deposit of water. Deposit of water. There's lots of water on Earth. Who'd have thunk? Is that all the oceans or what? Oh, this is like different symbols. Oh, underground. Solid state. Gas state. And liquid state. Oh, cool. Very nice. This is our list of spacecraft, which is a whopping 0. We have a launch vehicle, a Sparrow. It's similar to the one that we saw at the Aeronautics and Space Museum about 2 months ago with my son. Oh, what's all this? Habitable. Oh, this is the details of the planet. Look at that. Habitable, temperature range, composition, atmospheric composition. 0.2% of O2. Ideal atmospheric composition. Yes, okay. Pressure. Gravity. 9.75 is ideal. 9.79 is... Really? Earth is not the ideal gravity? I feel like you don't understand the concept. Ideal water amount. Oh, hey, this is radiation. Oh, neat. That's our magnetic... Hold on. That's cool. That's the magnetic field of the Earth displayed there. That is neat. Awesome. Okay, so we're supposed to go to Earth and do what? Oh, planning a mission. Let's listen to the boss guy and do what he says. Our first destination is Earth orbit. No kidding. Let's type or choose in the destination box. Earth orbit. Earth orbit. There we go. Destination Earth orbit. We are to hit, with the destination selected, you can plan the rest of the mission. Next. I imagine this is pretty simplified right now. This time we don't necessarily need any sophisticated spacecraft to deliver the cargo to orbit, so let's just use the orbital payload container. Okay. Very simplified. This is a cargo screen. Click the add module to add the telescope. Modules are built like facilities, but can be moved to different locations to perform their functions. Add module. Space telescope selected. That's the only option we have, and click next. Important information. Launch vehicles. Launch vehicles are optimized for moving things from the surface to orbit, so a launch vehicle is different than a spacecraft. Gotcha. But aren't capable of traveling to other planets. They're primarily used to launch cargo and spacecraft from Earth's surface to other planets where either gravity is higher or the given spacecraft lacks thrust. Gotcha. Cool. So, remember, you can always view important information from this little eye. Okay, let's look at the Sparrow. Its cost is a bunch of metals. Launch cost of 135, I guess that's tons of fuel or something. Capacity to orbit 10 tons. Reusable, no. Alright, let's select the Sparrow and hit next. With everything selected, you can see the summary of the mission, length, and its cost. Press OK to schedule the mission. Ooh, fancy. Alright, and let's speed up time and go. Get our first launch happening here. Oh, there we go. Now it's time to use the new telescope. Let's have a look at the exploration panel. Over here. Observe. Let's observe Luna, our Earth's moon. Luna. So that's nice. It tells you all these. Reminds you. Okay, notify on new discovery. That sounds interesting. There we go. First tutorial contract completed. First orbit. Telescope successfully delivered. System check passed. We're ready to absorb objects in outer space, in the outer worlds. Okay. Our reward. We got unlock contract, explore Luna, and we got 15k. Our money's up here, so let's see. There we go. Yeah. 5.01 million. So we're paused automatically here. Good. So this is as far as I've gotten now. That's it. So let's figure out what's next. It's time to investigate Luna more closely. Let's select the Earth. There's the sweet Earth. And open the spacecraft construction. We need an iris for this next mission. I think it's just kind of walking us through the very basics here. Okay, I just told it to build one now. That's good. Okay, and the next thing it says is we're going to construct a probe. I can speed it up, but I bet you I can build a probe. Where probes are a module, right? I think so. And this is facilities and modules. Yeah, right there. Probe. Looks like it's the same thing. It matches the icon. So let's make a probe. Do we have one? I don't know if it tells us we have any. Other. Ooh, research laboratory. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Costs 2 energy and 20 crew. Yeah, let's do that. But let's first make a probe. Oops. Is there a way to see what I have? I guess this is all the facilities I have, right? Let's see. A headquarters, center of operations, heart of the company. Starbase, basically. And vehicle assembly allows construction, spacecraft, and launch vehicles on the surface. Gotcha. An observatory. Search distant objects for resources. Exploring Luna. Okay. Solar array. It's producing 10 energy a day, basically. And then we have habitat. Oh, there's no batteries in that. That's just, it comes with some storage. It's an array with, it's a space, a Tesla pack, basically. Habitat capacity 200. I think it said we had 20 something people. And then we have, so water ice extractor. Okay. And we have a fuel refinery. So we're consuming, what does this thing do? Extracts 0.3 T or tons, I guess, of water. 0.3 T water. And this thing consumes 0.09. Okay. And produces more fuel. So where's our fuel supply? Right here. Production per day is 0.12. Okay. I think we go ahead and get that probe built. Accept that. And then see if we can build that science, that research laboratory. Boost research speed by 3%. That seems like not spectacular, but it's going to take 100 days to complete. Facility laboratories, construction. Construction's waiting for free construction modules. Well, when they finish that one, I guess that'll go 35 days and then that'll start. Can we do another construction facility? Is that something we should do? Allows building of construction facilities. I presume we have one, but let's get one built anyways. Can I swap spots? Haha, I can. Nice. Okay. Do they go at the same time or are they in sequence? Waiting for free construction modules. Okay, so that'll increase the capacity we can build. That sounds good. Nothing else he wants us to do except for buzz along speed-wise and spin the planet. Oh, look, the Aurora. That's cool. Oh, there goes the moon. Bye, Luna. How long do we wait? I don't know. What is this? Oh, I got some information there. What's up? What's up? Are we traveling somewhere? We're in space? Construction will take some time. Let's wait for it to finish. Well, where's construction? On the Earth. Yes. It's paused. Oh, we constructed the spacecraft. Good. Oh, and it's probably just skipped to the next message because we already started the construction of the probe. There we go. Probe is finished. I think. Yeah. Nice. And we have to deliver it from the Earth to the moon. That is cool. Press and hold the left mouse button on the module icon and move it. Whoop. Ah, yes. Now drag and drop at the destination. The moon. Ah, right there. The icon on the moon. Nice. So that sets up an Earth to moon trip. Cool. That's a mission planning, I guess, shortcut. All right. Luna 1? Sure. Why not? You guys want to? Let me know and I'll name Craft or whatever after you. Or you can come up with fun names for them. Spacecraft are vehicles designed to travel between planets and orbits. How's the music? Is it too loud, too quiet? They vary greatly in thrust and efficiency, with some being able to launch from lower gravity worlds unassisted, while others can travel great distances with minimum fuel. They're the primary way of transporting cargo and crew between planets, or places. I'm going to actually go ahead to the menu here and drop that music, because it's still overpowering. Why does every game designer insist on blasting your earballs with their music? I mean, they probably pay a lot to get good music, but... Or use AI for it, I don't know. But either way. Alright. Looking good. Double checking the stream data information, make sure we're all good. Everybody's seeing everything good. Alright. So, as we are leaving Earth's orbit, we need a spacecraft. Select Iris. It's light and cheap, perfect for delivering probes. Alright, Iris. Do we get the Iris back? I don't know. I'm guessing it's a one-time use. The Sparrow is a one-time use. Okay, let's go with the Sparrow as the launch vehicle. It's made for the lightest spacecraft. The lighter setup usually means lower flight costs. Always try to optimize your spacecraft, launch vehicle, and cargo mass to save precious fuel. Okay. We should not waste any time and launch it as soon as possible. Total propellant needed. Spacecraft propellant. As we drop the propellant, the amount of propellant needed drops. We can get away, it seems, with 50.8. Let's give it a bit of a buffer. But I don't want to go all the way. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. If we fill it from 140, we drop it to 50. We go up to 100, 103. We're already at 6 tons. To get another, that's from 50 to 100. We have the 50 points. We can't even get another 50, and we're full. Because every pound of fuel you add is a pound. It's the rocket equation, the rocket tyranny. Every time you add more fuel, you have to lift that fuel as well. So if we only need this much to go, oh, what'd I do? Close that. If we only need this much to go, why don't we go with just a little surplus and launch it? There you go. Spin that Earth. Ooh, there she goes. Heading off to Luna. Interaction with Luna in T-minus 2 minutes. Actually, don't know how long this can take, but that's cool. Oh yeah, there she is. Kabam! Good thing it didn't hit at that speed. Explore Luna. Touchdown confirmed. Data feed established. We'll be getting survey data on resource deposits soon. Finding out what richness lays on the moon. Unlock contract lunar landing. Nice. So we got 150K, a new contract with a Stratus. That's a new rocket. Okay. The Stratus on Earth, and construct a launch vehicle, the Eagle. Okay, it's a heavy class, the Eagle. Okay, crew compartment with Type C. Crew on board Earth directly to Luna. All right. Unlocks Explore Mars and Space Dock. Ooh. The reward is 2.2 million for that. Now we're getting into some real money. All right, so to Earth. Research. We have to research the Stratus. Okay, this is our research tree. Decently sized. Lots of goodies, but I'm sure there's plenty to come. Oh, there we go. Stratus is down in spacecraft. Who'd have thunk it? What's this? Light crafts with electric engines for moving probes and small cargo to distant objects. Okay, cool. Alright, this is what we need. Unlocks the Stratus. 2 months, 0 days to research. Cool. Looks like we started that research. Let's see what we're going to research after this. Biotech. Space farming and bioreactors. Robotics. Improved capsule construction. Requirement crew flight. STO transports. Decreased construction cost of crew compartments. Improved atmospheric recycling, decreased supply consumption by 25%. Oh, cool. Robotics. Requirement of life support and nanoprocessors, exoskeletons, and expert systems. Reduced per requirement facilities by 5%. Terraforming, planetary habitat, regolith shielding. For protecting our habitats. Sounds good. On-site 3D printing. Nice. Spin gravity habitation. Yes! The O'Neill cylinder. It is time for the O'Neill cylinder. Oh, maybe not yet. I mean, we've got the technology to build them, really. After the Stratus, I wonder if we should build... Ooh, the Prometheus. Expanded cargo bays. Alright. I have no idea what we're going... What sort of thing would be useful. This is mining. Regolith sifting, vacuum optimized boreheads. And shit 2 resource utilization. Yes, mining in space. Space alloys. Graphene. Space alloys sounds interesting. Requirements for materials. Circuit production in space. Advanced alloy techniques. Room temperature superconductors. Oh yeah. Increased production of alloys smelting by 5%. Nuclear launch vehicle. Ooh. The Magpie. What a great name. Launch pad and spin launch. I wonder if spin launch... Yeah, mass drivers. Okay. Cool stuff. Fusion theory. Magnetic field containment. We need nuclear power for that. Wind turbines? Improved solar cells. Better materials technology allows a greater increased power density in solar cells. Increased solar array power production by 50%. Cool. Remote power transmission. Transmission transfer. Receivers and transmitter. Oh, power sats. That's the way to go. Geothermal power. Oh, I like that. Space telescopes. Exoplanet detection. Nice. Okay, that's 3 years and 5 months. Oh, these are long range. Let's queue up research for nuclear power after that. That sounds good. Private companies with nuclear power devices. I love it. We need a launch vehicle. What's it called? The Eagle. Okay, let's build an Eagle on Earth. That would be, there you go, the launch vehicles down here. We have none right now. We threw our Sparrow into space and left. There's the Eagle. She's probably pretty pricey. How are we doing on the construction? Our new construction equipment facility's going up. I like it. Wonder, can we sell stuff? Marketplace, we can. Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, we can actually fund production. Nice. So if we get a bunch of space stuff going, we can actually, our space materials for going to space, say, you know, fuel and rare metals and stuff like that, we can actually buy and sell them. That's neat. Cool stuff. So if we were actually producing electronics, we could actually export the electronics to make things work. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That is cool. There seems like there is some cool under the hood stuff here. I did say something about a habitat. Deliver crew compartments small. Crew compartment type small. Oh, we have one. We have a crew compartment small. Okay, we won't build the other one yet. Mobile refinery. Processes water into fuel. Oh, a mobile refinery. So this is like a module we can take with us? Maybe that's what this icon is. Fuel refinery. No, I don't know. I don't know the difference here. That one's got yellow on it. This one's got green on it. What does that mean? I don't know. You're way more productive. So I'm going to guess this is a mobile refinery. Yes, and this is a fuel refinery. Okay, so this is like something you take to space, I guess. Orbital construction sounds cool, too. So let's get that going. Because why not? I feel like having another probe might also be awesome. I don't know. What's this? Radio isotope generator. An RTG? Yeah, no maintenance. Oh, that's good. 15 power. I think the solar are way less than that. A space telescope. Search distant objects. That sounds good. Let's also add a space telescope. We got a probe and a space telescope. That sounds good as well. Spacecraft. I don't know what we're gonna need for the next things, so let's not jump the gun on that. The spacecraft we need is actually the one that we're researching, right? So we have to deliver crew on board to Earth, from Earth to the moon, and return them within 10 days. I take it we need a vehicle that's able to get there and back. I don't know, does this Stratus go there and return? I hope so. I hope it's built. I hope that's built into things. Okay, let's progress time here. Where's the Stratus? So it's 1.5 months. Let's speed up even faster. Oh, what was that? Construction equipment on Earth finished. Nice. And it's working on the research lab. 70-something days to go, but it's working on it. So let's pause for a second. What is it? Oh. Found silicon on Luna. The research will take some time. Continue. Okay, this is construction equipment. Allows construction of facilities. Costs. It's got a monthly upkeep. I gotta watch out for that. License per month. Mass. Number of facilities. Enabled facilities. Okay. So is he helping construction? Is that what's happening? Like, how does this... Why does this take X amount of time? Is there... Oh, cannot turn off facility or module is in use. I didn't mean to turn that off. Oh, wait. This is the orbital construction facility. That sounds like something we'd want at some point, so sure. Let's let time continue here. Mobile habitat. Mobile refinery. Right, oh, there we go. Now we need to construct the Stratus and send it on the mission. You should know how to do it yourself for now. Good luck. Oh, okay. Dump you in the deep end. We are working on nuclear power research right now, which is probably okay. I don't know. How do we do this again? Okay, we need a vehicle to construct, right? We need to make the Stratus. There it is. Let's build that. Does that happen immediately, or do we... Does that start constructing? Hold on. The Eagle is finishing first. Is that what's happening? Oh, it is. Okay. I see. Orbital construction. So does this facility not help with that? Oh, you know what we don't have? No, we had a vehicle assembly right here. I suppose the vehicle assembly is one or the other, right? If we wanted to produce a spacecraft and a launch vehicle, we'd probably need to have more than one of these vehicle facilities. And that sounds like a very SpaceX-y kind of thing to do. Habitats, outposts, ooh, batteries, solar panels. Let's go ahead with another 2 solar panels. Because, of course, we're going to need some... Oh, wait. It's just new construction needed, not a problem. We'll put 1 on. Carbon mines, are these mobile? I guess I can take these off Earth. Oxygen extractor, I mean, you don't need an oxygen extractor on Earth, so yeah, probably. Or maybe you do. No, you do, because you're going to make liquid oxygen, right? Oh, here's launch facilities. A launch pad. We don't actually have a dedicated launch pad. Okay. Ah, sorry. Didn't mean to click that. Observatory. We have one of those. I suppose that's okay. Ah, vehicle assembly. Alloy smelting. Electrolysis plant. Consumes water and makes hydrogen and... the green stuff? Oxygen. Okay, that's... Oh, hydrogen. Oxygen. Got it. Yeah, I mean, making more stuff sounds like a good idea. I just don't know... What if we made another fuel refinery? I think that would be good. Right? Get some more production of fuel going. Maybe we can sell some of it on the market. There's going to be other competitors. Maybe we can get ahead of the game on that. I don't know. Hello, everyone, says James. Welcome back, man. We're in space. Well, we're floating around the planet, or at least we're looking at it. How you doing tonight, man? We are the totally not like the other company called slightly the same as Solex. That's us. We're working on launching our first manned mission to the moon. That's great. Let's see where that mission's at. The Stratus has to finish as soon as the Eagle is done. There it is. The Eagle has... well, it's not landed. It's just built. And now the Stratus is being built. Okay. Got it. Construct it and send it on a mission. You should know how to do this for yourself. Got it. They're still constructing that. Deliver crew to on board directly to the moon, bring them back within 10 days. I think we just go, spend 2 or 3 days there and leave, that sort of thing. Orbital construction thing completed. We'll have to launch that somehow. I had no idea. All resource deposits explored. Yeah, I'd love to get some like resource production. That'd be cool. Carbon mining. Really, we could get like a bit of everything so we start producing more. Kind of love that idea. Oxygen extractor. Extracts oxygen from any kind of deposit on the object. Right. Rare metals extraction. That sounds useful. We Canadians have lots of that stuff. Energy, electronics. Yeah, I don't know that we can sell energy, but we're getting fuel. Let's let it keep rolling. We're working hard on that. Another 6 months of research needed for our breakthrough in our nuclear power. Found silicon on Mars. Very cool. How do we know where we're exploring right now? Discover. Observatory. Discover stars. What's this do? Earth busy. Inner belt. Middle belt. Outer belt. Observe. Okay, lots of things. I'd love to get another explorer up there, but... Space telescope construction completed on Earth. Lovely. Probe construction completed on Earth. Like, I don't know what... We don't really need these right now. It didn't tell me to do this, but, you know, can't just sit around while we do this stuff, right? Gotta do something useful. So the water supply is going up, huh? Okay. That's this thing, right? Ice, water ice extractor. Sounds right. I guess if we're gonna consume water produce water into fuel, how's that thing gonna affect us? Oh, hello. Found metal on Mars. Lovely. Solar power is now at 15. Good. Power consumption is 7. So that's not bad. We're at about 50% capacity. This is a new fuel refinery that's going to go online soon. And the Stratus is going to be completed not too long from now. That's a very familiar looking rocket. Don't know where I've seen that one before. Let's see. What else could we preemptive for this mission? Said something about space dock. I love that idea. I don't know what it would be for the moon one, but I love the idea of space dock. And I think an orbital construction sounds like it's related. Let's see what else we could do. Vehicle assembly. That would help us speed the production of those, but... alloys, we've got a lot of them so far, I guess. Launch pad. I suppose we could do that. That is launch vehicle cost. Reduce launch vehicle launch costs by 10%. Sure, let's put that on the list so we're not idle on anything. I think research is also queuable. Looks like it. If you have any questions about the game, guys, please let me know so I can poke around at it, see what we can do. Space alloys sounds like it would be a useful thing to have. Ooh, here we are. That is our improved reusable rockets. Talk about your advantage, man. Aluminum ice rockets. Advanced payload fairings. Oh, only 42 years. Thinks we need some more research speeds. Improved solar panels. Geothermal. Remote power transfer. I love this line right here. That sounds awesome, but it's like 7 years of work. So maybe we'll get a couple other things first. Hall thrusters? What is a hall thruster? Ions are accelerated outside this thruster through the use of the Hall current, giving it its name. Okay, electric propulsion. Boost electric engine exhaust velocity by 35%. Electric propulsion. Yeah, that's like ion drives and stuff. Nano processors. Yeah. But I like that idea of a specialized thruster. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Let's cancel that. Let's remove that one. Let's go with like nano processors. Thinking down like industrial development sort of lines here. Let's see where that takes us. So, there you go. Found water on Mars. I have, if you've been keeping up, I've recently... Oh, big event! But I've recently stopped having coffee, and very periodically have tea now. That took a bit of adjusting. But instead of, like, eating a whole ton of stuff at the end of the night, or while I'm streaming, or while I'm recording, or whatever, I just stick with a nice, small teaspoon of pure, locally farmed honey. What a fortune. Alright. Let's open up the Earth panel again. Okay, hello Earth. Plan the mission. Once again, to planning a mission. Earth, destination. Select the destination. What destination am I going to? I'm going to the moon. Luna is your name, not Luna Orbit. We actually need to go directly to Luna. Luna 6. Let's call it Unity 1. Luna Unity? Lunity 1? Lunity 1 it is. Alright. Next, our spacecraft is going to be the Stratus that we've researched and now have used. We're adding a module because we need to have not a construction... Oh, there it is. Okay. Orbital construction, construction equipment, probe, space... Oh, cool. Crew compartment small. Alright, a crew of 5. Doesn't say how many we need. Why would we take 5? We could take 3 of them. That'd be better. Deliver crew. It doesn't say how many, does it? Oh, it does. No. It doesn't specifically say how many we have to deliver. I suppose 1 would be fine, but let's not have them bored. Let's take 3. And the launch vehicle is the big old Eagle. This is a beast of a vehicle. Capacity to orbit 800 tons. Yeah. Important information. Supplies. Supplies represent food, oxygen, water, and other necessities for human survival in space. They can be made on farms and purchased on Earth, and are required by humans in transport to survive the trip. If they're trapped for an extended period without supplies, they will die. If spacecraft supplies capacity is too low, load additional supplies in the cargo hold. Oh, the spacecraft has a capacity. We have 10 months and 0 days for 3 crews. Oh goodness, this is some serious cargo capacity for supplies. Humans in habitats consume less supply. Okay. They can also survive without supplies. However, without them, they won't do any work as they are too busy keeping themselves alive. Okay. All right. So supplies are substantial, I guess. Can we just, like, that's a ton of supplies. We're gonna be back. You know what? Let's take a bunch and just dump it there. It'll be there. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe we're wasting it. Propellant. Oh, I did. Oh, did I launch it? Launch on the 20th. Delete. Cancel the mission. I don't want to cancel it. I just want to adjust it. All right, to Luna. I didn't look at all the settings there on the bottom. This is going to be Lunity 1. Lunity Alpha 1. There we go. Lunity Alpha 1 on the Stratus. And we are taking the crew compartment small. Taking 3 crew with us. Lovely. On the Eagle. The Eagle, there's the thing, a ton of fuel. Total propellant needed. The supplies, if we leave the supplies full, look at the amount of propellant. I mean, we could leave propellant there, I suppose. Required / effective delta V. Yeah, because we're taking way less weight. I mean, I don't feel like we need to use all the fuel up. That's half the fuel they requested. I can't adjust it that micro, can I? It's finicky, but it doesn't really let you... Oh well. There you go. Okay. Supplies? Well, you know what? Why don't we just take all the fuel and all the supplies and leave them on the moon for later? I don't know. That might not be a thing. Maybe it'll just crash down and then it'll all be gone. I don't know. Lunity Alpha is now planned for start date of November 11th. November 13th, my bad. So let's go to November 13th, shall we? 12th and 13th. Lunity Alpha. There you are. Hold on. What is this? Oh, reusable super heavy class launch vehicle. Oh, it's reusable. It's a good thing I gave a lot. Preparing for the next launch, 7%. Oh, the Eagle has landed. This Eagle is the core launch, the booster, basically. And the Lunity Alpha, mission progress, okay, arrival date of June 20th. Can I select it? Oh, I can. That, if that doesn't look familiar, I don't know. You've not been watching enough SpaceX flights. There should be another one coming up in a couple weeks. I'm so excited. Kabam! And it crashed onto the moon and it's bye. Goodbye, touchdown. Boom. Just kidding. Our crew has successfully landed on Luna. We aren't prepared for a long-term stay yet. You should send the crew back to Earth before the supplies run out. Please open the Luna object panel. Luna, hello. Ah, yes, okay, we send a mission. Right, from Luna back to Earth. Not Earth orbit, I'd like you to actually land. Lunity Alpha 1 return. There you go. With the Stratus, because that's what's gonna be there. And what? We want the crew compartment. Yes, we definitely want the crew compartment. We'll only bring 2 of them back. No, we want the crew compartment to come home. Launch vehicle, none. Because we're not needing a launch vehicle. Alright. Propulsion needed. Oh, that's... We have how much there? We use basically all of it. Okay, let's get, like, this much. Sure. And we don't need 9 months of supply for the crew. Let's take 20 days worth of supply. Current 0.4 needed for travel. 0.4 is 0.3 extra supply. Okay. I'm wondering if that leaves like stuff on Luna. Oh, okay. 516 fuel is there with 3 people and 0.62 tons of supply. Okay. Resource deposits. Probe and the crew. So the probe is yeah, it's still researching. That's cool. Can I construct things here? I don't think so because I don't have a construction facility here. Neat. Okay, launch vehicles can't plan mission. Okay, let's go with that mission. It will leave on the 23rd. Yeah, that's good. That gives them 3 days or so, and then it should head home. There it is. The Lunity Alpha 1 return. Splashdown! Nice! Lunar landing. Complete contract lunar landing. Very cool. We got $2.2 million. From that. Lunar landing. The crew landed successfully with no issues. The news is already talking about this. We made history today. It's been decades since anybody arrived or achieved it. We've got Explore Mars and Space Dock available now. Ooh, that sounded like a lot of pinging and binging. Okay, it feels like I just got ghosted by my research guy. So I'm gonna say he's okay with what we did, and we get to go from here. I like the idea of this space dock mission. Let's have a look at that. Having to launch your spacecraft from the surface severely limits our designs. Yes, it does. A way to construct them directly in orbit will allow the spacecraft specialized exclusively for navigating from orbit to orbit. We need to deliver orbital construction directly to Earth. I figured we might deliver 150 alloys to Earth, directly to Earth orbit, and 50 polymers to Earth orbit, and 25 electronics to Earth orbit, and an orbital shipyard. Construct an orbital shipyard in Earth orbit. Absolutely. Now, how do we deliver that device? I do not know. Let's go here and see if we have... what we don't have is a vessel capable. Oh, you know what? I bet you the Falcon can carry that. Let's see. What does this thing require? Its mass is 50 tons. Can the Falcon take 50 tons to orbit and a bunch of supplies? I don't know. Let's look at our launch vehicle potentials. Capacity to orbit is 42 tons. So apparently not. Can't construct the capacity to orbit. You have a very big capacity to orbit, so we're going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and build a Falcon, however. We'll go and get one of those constructing. The Eagle is not ready yet. It's still 57 days left for its construction. Okay. I like the idea of getting some more deep space sort of stuff happening here. What resources do we have? Well, we're supposed to deliver alloys, polymers, and electronics. We don't produce any of those. That's 150 alloy and 50 polymers. We'll have no polymers left after this, okay? Are we able to construct polymers? Glass polymer production, okay. Consumes carbon, right? That's carbon icon? I think so. Consumes carbon. Yes, okay, so we need some carbon first. Carbon mine. All right, let's build one of those and then build a polymer production facility. Now, I actually should check the ratios. 0.05. The carbon mine produces... don't know. Does not say. Extract carbon from minerals and volatile carbon compounds. I think we can run these on Earth because we have resources, right? Carbon dioxide. Yeah, we've got carbon deposits underground and carbon deposits underground. What's the difference here, guys? 3 deposits. You are state underground. License cost is 800 per 1 ton extracted. Oh, there's licensing costs on Earth. Uh-huh. Time to fully extract the deposit at current pace, 8.3 years. All right. Oh, I got to get a piece of that for sure. So did we queue up a mine? Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. We didn't queue up. Oh, carbon mine. Yes. Any other metals mining? Rare metal extractor. Let's do that. And let's do metal mining as well. I like the idea of getting some basic production. Do these guys have... Ooh, can't turn it off. Do these guys have a... information about their costs? Power consumption is 0.5. Okay, we should be able to do that. Assuming they're not like exorbitantly more expensive than different ones. All right, let's keep speed running here. Do we have any news on the exploring going on? What do we know about? We're searching Mars, aren't we? Phobos and Deimos. Fuel refinery constructed on Earth. Found oxygen on Mars. Nice. That's here. Launch pad construction completed on Earth. Nice, nice, nice. Now let me see. Exploration. Earth busy. Earth orbit. Do I have a facility in Earth orbit? How do I know if I have a facility in Earth orbit? Mission planning. How's our research going? Oh, sorry. Can't do that while the planning mission's open. Yes. We are less than a year away from our nuclear power research. Cool. Let's go back to Earth, because it's a nice place, I hear. Double-click jumps you to it. Cool. What is this? Oh, we still do have supplies here. They don't seem to disappear. Yeah, so all that fuel and all that supplies are left on Earth. That's okay. Resource deposit helium-3. And then there's a metal deposit, silicon deposit. I want to get refineries out on this beautiful rock of ours. All right, let's keep going. Let's actually go a little faster. Nuclear power research. Nice. So what did that unlock for us? Unlocks research for nuclear propulsion, fusion theory, and molten fission systems. Unlocks the facility a nuclear reactor. Also sounds great. Can we build said nuclear reactor? And what would it do for us? Power systems. Nuclear reactors. 500 energy? Wow, okay. Consumes 0.2 fissile materials. 0.5 is what we have. No, we have 40. And the nuclear facility consumes 0.2. That's gonna take no time to empty. We're not going down that road right now. How's our power systems? We're consuming 8. Okay. We'll probably need to bring up our power supply after all these constructions. Working on the carbon mine now. We look at our pause. Our carbon supply is 0 right now. Falcon constructed on Earth. Nice. Construct a launch vehicle, the Falcon, and construct a iris and a probe and deliver a probe from Earth to Mars. Okay, well, we can do that. We can get an iris constructed. And then I should have looked at them both, and we can do them simultaneously. I was focused so much on the one that caught my interest that I kind of left the other one alone. Let's go with that. There we go. Carbon mine constructed on Earth. Oh, this opens it up. Okay, there we go. Carbon mine. Resources. Versatile element. Oh, yeah. We're producing it good and fast. All right, 0.51 tons a day. That's a lot of carbon. A lot of carbon mining. And then I guess we've got the polymer construction next. Found water on Mars. Yeah. More water on Mars. Didn't we do that? Oh, we found oxygen last time. Nice. Water on Mars is kind of important, I hear. How long for the iris? Some days. I don't know what the timer is on that, but... Oh, there it is. 5 days left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo! Please open the mission panel menu. He's back! I don't remember what your name is, but you're back. Let's go to the mission panel on Earth. Get an Earth to Mars mission going. And we're going to be going... let's go with the Mars Liberty 1. There you go. This will be our Liberty set of probes. Sure. Just because I needed to come up with one. I'm not doing the Stratus for that. We have that in tow for later, since we were able to bring it back. We're going to get the probes that we built a while ago. Such great forethought. And we're taking the Falcon with us, which is plenty of juice to get the... Oh, hello. Okay, interplanetary transfers. See? Real physics questions. You ready for this, boys? An optimal transfer between planets uses the least amount of propellant, but takes the longest time. Such transfers may only be possible every few months or years, depending on the alignment of the planets and the travel between. I think it's every 26 months, something like that. For Mars and Earth, something like that, anyways. It'll probably tell me. Depending on the alignment of the planets and the travel between. You can shorten the transfer time, but that requires significantly more propellant. Using the fastest option selects transfer that will reach the destination the soonest based on the current total propellant. You can also choose a different transfer time by clicking on the pork chop plot. Dear God, real physics. Yeah, it's all Xantrix. It's way past my brain capacity already. So hey, welcome to the club. Okay. Okay, we can go optimal until it went, okay, I see. And we can go, like, drop the fuel. No, what do we do? Next launch window? Oh, okay. So July of 2022. That's over a year. Oh, start date is July 2022. Zoom in. No. How do we change this? Okay. Using the fastest option, select the transfer that will reach the destination soonest. Or... Okay. So do we want optimal or do we want fastest? Wait a second. Arrival date, July 2nd. Fastest. Arrival date, January 17th. Mission length is 6 months, 15 days. Can I move? Oh, I can... Really? What is this doing? Oh my. Okay, we can legit fiddle with this. Minimum propellant needed. Oh, to get there in, that's 3 years? In 2 months, 16 days. We need 1.2 billion tons of fuel. That's a lot of fuel. I think we have 20 tons capacity, so we definitely cannot do any shenanigans like that. Optimal is 11 months. Is there any reason we want to rush this? What do you guys think? In this pork chop plot, I didn't know that's what that was called, but we've learned something. You can select your flight plan. Green means lower fuel costs, and red means higher fuel costs. Horizontal axis changes the start date, and vertical axis changes the arrival date. Oh, cool. Period of time, viewing by using the arrows. So over here is bad flight. But, oh, I see. Okay, of course, because there's going to be waves of time when we're in bad alignment and it takes a lot of energy to get there. And then we shift the start date to further, and it becomes much more efficient than over here. This is 1.32 megatons of fuel versus doing it, that's the 1st of March. If we do it April, let's say May, beginning of May, it's 168 instead of like a megaton. It's like 100 and some tons. Big deal difference. All right, way down here is the green. I'm okay with the 11 months. Let's look at the difference. Total propellant needed is the same. That's weird. Oh, right. That's for the actual launch. The launch vehicle. Fastest takes more fuel, but not a ton. We produced fuel. I'd do optimal and focus on space dock till it gets there, probably. Unless you might go broke. Now we got $7.1 million. We're probably okay. All right, I agree. That seems sensible choice. Sure. That's kind of where I was leaning. It doesn't seem like a huge difference because it's a very small vessel, but maybe it is the right call. All right, so our active missions, that's interesting. Mission planning, mission list. Scheduled missions, okay. The Earth. Right, it's using the Iris and the Falcon to take a probe to Mars from Earth. That's cool. And this mission is start date of July 26th of 22. So a year and a half away. Okay. That's fine. We'll leave it run. Let's leave the days fly by then. Okay, we click here, don't stop. Yeah, there you go. So, spinning through time here. We have a rare metals extraction. Let's have a look at Earth again. Did we finish? What were we waiting on? We're waiting on, not that construction. We're waiting on the Eagle to land, to get ready. Good. Okay, with the Eagle, we need a bunch of stuff delivered. I don't know if we have all that stuff. I think we do. We have the electronics there. Good. We need the polymer factory finished in order to get more polymers after this mission. That's fine. Let's get a new mission planned if we can. Earth to Earth orbit. There we go. No, this is... What are we going to call our stations? I don't know. Terra Prime? Sure. Terra, I don't know, Terra Orbital. Terra Orbital 1. That's it. That's the plan. Let's go. Spacecraft is going to be no, is it an orbital payload? What are we moving? We need to have a 50-ton mass. I don't know if this guy can take... Yeah, we can use that, right? Sure. Add modules and add resources. I'll see if we can do this. So add the construction. Add electronics. We need 25. That's good. And then add more resources. That is going to be polymers. 50 tons. Add resource. Okay, this is a decent interface. I like it. It's sensible. It makes sense in my brain when I'm clicking on it. I kind of understand what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. Maximum capacity for optimal transfer. Next, the vehicle we're going to need is the obviously the Eagle, I guess, because we got to move a lot of weight up there. And what's it saying here? Start date different than current date. April 20th. Yes, it is. That's fine. Total propellant needed. Is it going to tell me? Okay. Mars Liberty 1 and the Terra Orbital 1. Nice. All right, let's keep going. I think it's launching. There it is. Where is it? Terra Orbital 1 should be in the station now. In orbit now, actually. 1/5. Oh, cool. I like that. All right, so the Terra Orbital 1. So we need to do what? How do we construct? Did I not take the orbital construction? Oops. Did I deliver the wrong thing to orbit? Earth orbit. Uh-oh, dang it. I moved my construction equipment. Not my... Oh, no. I moved the wrong facility. I picked up my construction building instead of my orbital construction building. Dang it. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, bother. Alright, we'll plan a new mission. Orbit? Let's go to Earth orbit, please. Oh, that was let's try that again. That was Terra Orbital 2. It's a Terra Orbital 2 mission. Gotcha. And we'll take an orbital payload. And let's choose the right module this time. Wait, what? Orbital construction. Didn't I do that already? I think I took my friggin' construction module. Pretty sure I did. Hold on. Close this. Close this. Go to not Earth orbit right here. That is most definitely construction equipment. And that is a different beast altogether, right? Surface compatible only. So, somebody want to go pick that up? Hold on. We actually need to do a different launch than this thing. Mission planning. From Earth to Earth orbit. Oh my goodness, I've already got to fix problems. Friggin' launched the wrong thing. So this is... oh, hold on. This is the Terra Orbital 2 mission. The spacecraft I'm going to take is the Stratus, because I need it to return. And the module we're going to pick up is the orbital construction, not the other one. And then we're going to use the Eagle when it's ready. I don't need it. You know what? I'm going to take a bunch of fuel and leave some up there. We're going to go with a full load of fuel. And that's fine. It'll leave July 3rd. It's June 15th. When it's ready, we'll now take the proper stuff to orbit. It's a little mistake. It's not a problem. What are you talking about? It's fine. We're good. All good. Dang it. Let's spin ahead into July here. Oh, hold on. Spaceship has arrived. Metal mining base construction completed on Earth. Nice. All right. So we have still waiting on the delivery for that other mission. So we have the, no, not plan a mission, mission list. We still have this one, and its start date is July of next year. So we're 1 year from launching the Mars mission. Once that Mars window opens, that'll be great. Space alloys, 10 months, 6 days left. Oh, the research, gotcha. We're researching space alloys, and then nanoprocessors next. That's good. To Earth. We have Earth orbit. Good. We have this thing in space. Let's go ahead and launch this. How did I do that? Drag and drop somewhere to Earth. Earth orbit to Earth. Orbital return. Just label it as an orbital return. Earth orbital return. Sure, because there'll be other places. Makes sense to me. And the spacecraft we're bringing back is the Stratus, right? Hold on, destination is Earth, right? From Earth orbit to Earth, I need to return the construction equipment. What a dum-dum. No vehicle required. No fuel required? I feel like we should have some fuel. It's got no minimum fuel. It just lands. I hope it does so lightly. I guess. So this is Earth orbit now. We have electronics there. We have polymers there. We have alloys there, and we have 352 fuel. We also have a telescope up there. That's great. And we have the orbital construction. Plus this guy, nobody wants to talk about him. It's nothing. Yeah, forget about it, man. Earth orbital mission for Earth to... Yep. Did it land already? Not yet. Leaves July 12th. 3 days. Okay. Then we go to Earth, right? No, Earth orbit? Earth orbit. We bring up the Earth orbit overlay. Okay. And construction? I don't know how to do this. Oh, hello. There's a button there. What's this? Aha! Available facilities. Okay, so on this thing, facility information, enable facility. Yeah, it's active. Okay, the thing I need to build is orbital shipyard. Orbital fuel refinery. Cool. I need to ship water up to it, but yeah. Let's get our orbital shipyard built. Oh, that just starts? Is that what it does? And it takes some time to process? 150 days. Okay. Nobody needs to know about the orbital return requirement, okay? Don't talk about it. We're fine. We didn't accidentally send the wrong thing to space. What is this? Oh, is this the... What is this thing? This is a planned mission? It's still off in time? It's still doing his thing. He's not launched yet. Alright, so we have to get that probe delivered. That's still, like I said, about a year off. 11 months away. The construction is happening. Let's bring up the speed real good to a 4x. Ooh, we've got an 8x speed. Carbon dioxide on Mars. Nice. Earth Observatory starts observing the resources and Phobos. Nice. Okay, so we're scanning different things now. This mission is, again, July 26th of 22. Silicon on Phobos found. Whee! Look at us fly through space. Earth Observatory is now researching Deimos. Contract completed. Ah! Pause. Oh, pause. Oh my gosh. It had a pop-up and the world was still spinning around while I had nothing to read. I didn't read the happy pop-up. Ground facilities require energy to function. Energy is produced in power facilities. Each type of power facility produces different amounts of energy depending on its consumption circumstances. Solar arrays produce more the closer they are to the sun. Wind power only works in an atmosphere, while nuclear power provides a lot of energy anywhere but requires a steady supply of fissile materials to function. If you don't have enough energy to power all the facilities fully, They will work at reduced speeds. Unused production facilities only consume power when active. So if certain buildings on the planet are not always active, you can consider constructing batteries to stockpile additional energy. Gotcha. New contract. Construct equipment on Luna. Oh, have a construction equipment on Luna. Okay, we got to make another one, but we can move there. And an outpost, and a fuel refinery on Luna, and an ice extractor on Luna, and a solar array on Luna, and 10 people moved to Luna. That sounds awesome. The outpost is the temporary max 10 thing. Yeah, 0 of 10 delivered. Oh, that's cool. Required to unlock probing Lutetia. That's very rude to do that. Don't be mean to Lutetia. Research laboratories. Very cool. Okay, so that finished the orbital construction in the Earth's orbital construction yard. Cool. Now, oh, there we go. Shipyard has some resources in it. Allows construction of advanced spacecraft in orbit. I approve. Okay, no advanced spacecraft to be built there. So we don't have spacecraft for it, but that's fine. We need a construction thing on the moon. We need to build an outpost, a fuel refinery, a water ice extractor, and solar arrays. All right, let's build those in Earth, not in... Oh, cool. There's a construction yard. That's neat. All right, on Earth, we need to construct a new construction equipment, I presume. I assume this is useful. Oh, wait a second. Is that icon different? Is that what this means? That this thing is a... There's this, like, arrow icon, some of them, and then the plus icon for others. Oh... Drag and drop an object to a plant to plan a mission. Okay, this is a facility. Does it work here? It says it's enabled. I mean, it says it's enabled. Allow construction of facilities. But we can construct them anyways. So I guess it doesn't increase the construction. Okay, probably it doesn't. We'll probably just take that one. So we need the outpost. We have a fuel refinery. We have 2 fuel refineries here. How are we doing on our fuel supplies? 52 kilotons, so it's a little more. I think we'll build another fuel refinery in Earth. Mobile refinery? No, I want a actual fuel refinery to be built. And we want an outpost to be built. Where is that? Outpost. And we need a water ice extractor and a solar array. I wonder if we bring batteries up there too? No. No, probably not. Build a couple of those. Okay. More solar, another water outpost. All right. Get construction going on that. Now. Hold on. Why is this stopped? Oh, are we paused? No. Alright, this is... Okay, there are 2 things producing it. So possibly because of that construction thing we can do too? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be short any materials for anything. It doesn't seem to say we are. That's okay. We're making... we're replenishing the 50 tons of polymers that we took. That's good. We got a carbon supply increase. That's also good. We're consuming about half the water we make. So we definitely need to replace this thing when we go. Can't leave it as is. Outpost constructed on Earth. Good. What mission is going to take us there? I think it's... I mean, obviously not the Falcon. It's got another job. Cyclical missions? Oh, like... launches to, like, logistics, like delivering stuff to a Mars base or whatever. Or a moon base, I should say. So we're going to the moon, that's the plan, and we're going to bring a constructor, our outpost, our fuel refinery, our water ice extractor, and our solar array, but we're gonna also need to bring 10 people there, which means we probably need a module. We might need to do multiple flights. Is Stratus gonna be able to handle that? I don't know. How much do these things weigh? Where is its capacity? It doesn't show a priority 5. What is the priority on these? I do not understand, man. It doesn't show the weight of this thing. Wait a second, is that a different facility? Oh, hold on. The outpost gets moved. The rest of it gets built. Doesn't it? I don't know if I can take a fuel refinery from here to the moon. Like, I don't know if I build the facilities here or if I have to build the facilities in situ. Maybe I do. Okay, if we take the outpost and the people, we build the rest there. Because these, I bet you these can't be built here. If that's the case, if my hunch is right, now it didn't tell us that, but if my hunch is right, we should find out how much it costs to build those facilities and bring the materials for them. Does that make sense? So a fuel refinery takes... this is 10 rare metals and 50 metals. I guess we would need to take them? What do you guys think? Do we try? I guess we can try to see if we can move the things with us. I doubt it, but I don't know what the capacity of those is going to be like. The Eagle is ready, so let's go ahead and plan the mission. See what we... Oh, we don't have a... we don't have any... Oh, we do. We do have a crew compartment. Small. Oh, it's a small. Only 5 people. Mm-hmm. We'd need to build that on the moon. Modules. Oh. Okay. I think I understand what's going on here. I think we're going to have to take 2 trips to get them all here. We might be able to take 2 crew compartments. Let's try it. Might as well build a second one. We'll slide that right up to the lead here. Get them to build that first if we can. Cannot turn off the building. I don't want to turn off the building project. All right, let's go. Yeah, there we go. We'll build that component first. There we go. We're working on the fuel refinery, the water extraction. I mean, if we can't take them with us, Earth Observatory started working on observing something far, far away. The Ludi lady, whoever that is. Letitia. Ludi, how you doing, Ludi? Whoa, around it goes. Swingity swing moon. This is cool, guys. Rare metals in Letitia. Okay. Research completed on space alloys. Lovely. Are we able to manufacture those? Or where would they be manufactured? I mean, let's see. Okay, let's hold on. There's space alloys. Alloy smelting. That is not the same. I'm going to say that probably the lunar orbital facility has the ability to construct something like that, right? Orbital refinery. Having an orbital fuel refinery sounds like a smart idea to me. Telescopes we can make. Or that's loud. Orbital construction. We have one there, and we have the. Yeah, we just need to get some fuel refining, and then we'd be delivering water up there. Okay, we don't want to do that yet unless we need to. A mining module, mobile set of equipment for extracting resources locally when no infrastructure exists yet. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe we should be doing that? I don't know. It's not forcing us to only do what the mission says, so let's let it keep running and see what our construction priorities are here. Just about done the fuel refinery, another 10 days. And another 10 now. It's done, and now we just have to finish up this solar array. There. Okay, let's pause and have a look at this mission. Moonbase Alpha. Let's call it Moonbase Alpha. And this will be, the mission will be Alpha 1. Earth to Luna. Not to Luna orbit, to Luna. And then we're taking the Stratus, of course. Our cargo, we're adding a module. Construction equipment. Crew module and crew module. Okay, we can have 10. I don't know if that's okay, if that's enough. We can't take any of the other ones, you noticed, right? I cannot switch this, add module, and add the stuff that I built. So it clearly has to be built there. Which is fine. We just need to bring some resources. So we're going to need to bring, let's see. I don't know what that number is. I'm guessing that icon is glass. So we need 175 metals. Let's see if we can do that. Is that metals? I think it's metal. So we've got that built. And it's coming with us, right? It's not. Outpost has to be built on site? Why is my outpost not built, not available? Cancel. Did we build the outpost? We did. A self-sufficient outpost for remote places allows the crew to... Only one can be built on this object. Oops. We have to build it in place. We're not bringing our people here. Not right now. We are going to bring the construction module and all this stuff for it. Okay, I didn't realize that that outpost was useless here. So now we've got one just sitting on Earth. I understand now. This thing, can I delete this? We get some stuff back? Yes. Okay, good. Some stuff. I don't think we get all of it back, but I should actually check. I could look at that, right? Yeah, we got half the materials back. Oops. Okay, so we do take the construction equipment and no people, just the materials to build the stuff. Okay. So we need metals. We need 40, and supplies we need 10. So 40, supply 10. Gotcha. Spreadsheet time, everybody. 10, those are rare metals. 50 metals and 10, what is this? Rare metals? And then the water extractor is 125 metals. And then the solar panel is 50, whatever that is, and 10, whatever those are. Alloys, 10 alloys, 50 glass. Oh, it's 50? It's 50 glass. We don't produce enough glass. We could buy 40 glass. That's worth doing, I think, to speed this process. Where's our glass? Buy tons. Buy from others. Okay, here we go. Not max, please. Amount? No, no, no. No, no. 1 ton. Not max. Jeepers. Okay. Okay, that's better. I want... I want 40 tons. We can get a production facility going. We'll just go ahead and buy that. It takes very little. It'll save us the time, but we should get a glass manufactory running then. I guess we mine something to get the glass. Carbon, maybe? Glass kiln is going to use metals. Silicon, sorry, of course. Get that done. Oh. We need the alloys first. So let's get an alloy factory going. We're short on supplies for this, or no? No, the solar array is just finishing. Good. Let it finish. That's fine. We can't take it with us when we go, but, you know, we got surplus. Our power systems are overly abundant right now. That's fine. We'll work towards getting the glass production and all the rest of the stuff being produced here. I think that would be useful. We've got fuel refineries. Electrolysis plant would be good. And the glass kiln, we need to have stuff here first. We won't do that. A fuel extractor. We have fuel refineries. Wait a second. Fuel extractor just directly extracts fuel. Takes 0.5 energy. Extracts fuel from any kind of deposit on the object. Okay, let's get one of those on. Because this is our fuel refinery. We're taking water and cracking and breaking it down into fuel. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Taking water and making fuel. It's 36 because then 27 because we've got 3 of them. Okay. Fair enough. So the fourth thing we need is the 50 glass and 10 alloys. 50 glass. Okay, so for this mission, can we take all the supplies in one trip to go to Luna, set up the moon base, moon base, alpha. I can't spell my bumbling fingers because my notepad's in the way. Alpha. Moonbase, Alpha. Construct one? Sure. Next, we need the Stratus to get there. We're taking the single module of the construction equipment. That's 5 tons. We have cargo capacity is 100 tons. Oh, no, 90. Oh. That's going to take some trips. That's going to take quite a lot of trips to get all those things there. Because if we need just the metal, we can take the Stratus into the moon one time and back, and we get 95 metal. We need over 200 metal to do this job. 215. Okay, rethink. Back to the drawing board. We have, I saw a module here, mining module. This is a module we can probably carry with us. It's called a module for a reason. So mobile set of equipment for extracting resources locally when no infrastructure exists. That doesn't get us everything we need, but a lot of it. It takes 15 tons. Let's see if we can get that baby built. We could have a mobile refinery to produce fuel too. Hold on, that probably is not mobile. Sounds like it's actually to be like attached to a ship. Let's get the mobile mining. See if that does the job. Get one of those built. You go back to the beginning here. I like how it's way less hand-holding after the first missions, right? Rare metals on Lutetia. So look, a mining module constructed on Earth. Good. Now let's think through this plan. Jeepers. It's getting way more complicated than I planned. I love it. Luna. We are on... Oh, I gotta copy this. Moon base Alpha... C1, C01. That's how we're going to name them. And copy that. Good. Next. Take the Stratus. We need a better version of the Stratus is what we need. As the module, we're going to need the construction module, and then we also add the mining module. Now, I don't know if this mining module is going to have power. Does it take power? Don't know. You know, I would assume it does, but we can't build... There's no mobile solar panels, right? That's a space telescope. An RTG would give us power on site. Can we do that? It's 280,000 to do that. Do it. Wait, what? We already have it? We just purchased the whole thing? Is that what I just did? I just purchased it? Exotic alloys. Where did we get those from? Expensive to refine, but critical for high performance structures. We need to make some of those. Hey, I don't know how I just ended up with this thing, but... Okay, modules are... I do not want the space telescope. 25 of 75 tons. So then we need to add the resource glass. 50 tons of that. I don't think that thing makes alloys, so let's see if we can add some alloys. Why is alloy not on here? There it is, alloys. We needed 10 alloys. And 50 glass, good. And rare metals. I don't think it gets... What is the other one? The... Oh, supplies. We need 10 of supplies. I think it does produce rare metals. So if we add supplies, is that some... There you go, supplies. Round it out with 15 tons of supplies. I like that. We can take the Eagle. Oh, the Falcon's launched, has it? It has. It just launched. I missed the launch. There's an important launch and we totally were busy. Okay. The Eagle is ready to go. I'll take all the fuel we can. Start date is March 2nd of 27. What? Why? Yeah, I noticed it's different. Why is it 27th? Or are we waiting on that? Oh, I see. Back? There it is. Okay. Oof. It's 2027 if we wait for all these other things to be constructed that we don't have. All right. We don't have the materials for them. So let's radio isotope generator. I like it. We'll let that happen. That is November of this year. Good stuff. Okay. Moonbase Alpha 1 mission Earth to Mars set. I think we did that right now. Now let's check the active mission for the ongoing mission here. Can we find you? Where are you, friend? Literally, where are you? Mars Liberty 1, right there? There it is. There's the Mars Liberty 1, everybody. Zoom! Solar array constructed on Earth. Good stuff. And we cruise around and around and around. Arrival date isn't until July of next year. That's cool. Earth Observatory starts observing resources on Nisa. Spacecraft Earth arrived in Luna. Did we deliver? We delivered. Okay. We're going to bring speed right down to the 1/5. And let's head to Luna. Excellent. So we got the isotope generator. So now this place should have a steady supply of fuel, or of power, right? Sure does. Nice, we got a bunch of surplus fuel here. We do have the Stratus here. I don't know that we're going to send him home yet, though. Okay, we cannot go to Luna there. Luna orbit. To Luna. Okay. So, what I need you to do here now is start construction, correct? This guy. No, we don't need to mine another one of those. We need to... You're already producing it, right? Yes. Okay, good. So we have the alloy, we have the supplies, we need... Oh, we need rare metal. I don't think we produce rare metals here. That's unfortunate. We have the glass. We're producing enough metal. No, we're not. We're at 0.1. That's okay. Silicone we're making here. Water we're making here. I mean, it's doing its thing. And it's literally able to sit here endlessly and do this. So there is helium-3 on board. Silicon. There's fissile materials. Factor it says 0.1. I mean, if we can get some fissile materials from here, that would be cool. What could we build here, though? Oh, water extractor, metal, silicon mine, metal mining base. So why are we not able to mine other things? No resources. Oh, there's no carbon to mine here. Gotcha. Production, vehicle assembly, alloy smelting. We could do electrolysis because we're mining water. Getting oxygen and hydrogen there. Fuel refinery. We could start refining fuel, but we do have a ton of it here. Okay, we need rare metals, which we can't get here. All right. Now, we have to build an habitat. We've got the supplies for that? No, we don't. Can't buy these resources on this object. That's okay, I wanted to queue it up, but I guess I can't until the materials are there. Okay, so let's run the Stratus back to base. I don't know that there's anything we want to bring from here, right? Pretty sure that's going to be a solid no forever. For now, anyways. Let's head back to Earth with the Stratus so we can bring more stuff. Luna, return. Stratus, go back empty, please. There's nothing we're going to bring home. True. No resources we want to haul home. None of that. No probe. No vehicle needed for the return trip. I don't know if there's ever like a fluctuation in the probable versus the actual, but let's take that back. Zero stuff needed. This, oh, that is cool. This is the orbital mechanics map. Look, you zoom out, look at this. Inner system, asteroid belt, outer system. Oh, so cool. But look what this is. This is Mars Liberty. That's its path. Mars isn't there. Mars is here. That's the Liberty's path. It's going to intersect with Mars over there. And this little path here is our December 14th departure. We leave Luna. Look at Luna's going to cross the path when it leaves, and then Earth will hit that path. This is so cool. This looks so great. There it is. See? As Luna passes, the time triggers for the launch window on its way, cruising in towards Earth. This is on 1/5 speed, by the way. Earth's observation, observing for resources on something something. On Halley. Hello, Halley. Halley's Comet. There it is. The December 21 intercept. Bam! Luna spacecraft arrived back at Earth. The Eagle's not ready, though. We could have a second one if we wanted to. Wouldn't be a bad idea, I suppose. We could go with another Eagle, but probably we'll end up with another old but reliable heavy launch vehicle. Okay, smaller amount. I love it. Absolutely love it. Can the Falcon get to the moon? I mean, it's got a launch. It's launched to Mars, so sure. Let's go ahead and make another Falcon. Oh, you know what? No, we got one waiting. If we launch with that guy, we can't take the big ship, right? I think that's true. I think this one simply can't hold anything big. We're not doing it, but if we take the Stratus, we can't take the launch vehicle. Falcon? Oh, no, we can. Okay. If the cargo capacity is not too heavy. Luna shouldn't be... Wait a second. Luna... Oh, you've got 100-ton cargo capacity. So if we're going under 40 tons, I think that's the low Earth orbit. No, that's to... No, the Falcon should not be able to make it to lunar injection. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Hold shift to click to add 10. No, thank you. Wait 10 tons. Add another crew compartment. We'll bring some supplies with us as well, if we can. But not 78 tons. Let's go with 5 tons, the 10 tons. Actually, I think we can go 20. Because I think this thing can go 40-something tons. And the Falcon. No selected launch vehicle. Falcon. It can. Okay. With the 10 crew. Supplies for 8 years and 10 days. Yeah, mission length is only 7 days. I mean, we've all seen Artemis, right? Okay, that means... ...11 kilometers a second effective delta V. It can really cruise. Really cruise out there. I can change the time. So we can send the crew on the Falcon with some supplies. I like that idea. I'm going to cancel the mission for now because I don't actually want that one to be done. Luna to... No, Earth to Luna. Oh, hold on. We are on Luna here. Earth, please. How are we doing on the construction side of things? We're working on anything? 4 days left in the alloy smelting. Very nice. All right, we should start producing alloy now. Or not. Yeah, 0.11 a day. We have 100. So it'll be a while. Just like the polymers, we're producing it, but not super fast. We're making 0.37 a day of fuel. That's good. We have 115 workers right now. We don't make oxygen. We don't make noble gases. We should probably get some noble gases done. We have no hydrogen. We have hydrogen storage here, I guess. Do we even have such a thing as oxygen storage? Maybe. Noble gas extractor. We're able to get noble gases? We are. We have the metals for it. Yes, we do. Okay, and we'll get an oxygen extractor as well. We don't produce rare metals right now, do we? Yes, we do. We got the rare metals, we got a metals, we've got an alloy, polymer, carbon, working on the electrolysis plant. Wait, electrolysis plant. Can't we get a hydrogen manufacturer instead? Let's move that to the back end for a second. I don't see why we'd need an electrolysis plant to convert the stuff when we can mine it. Right? Nitrogen as well, but I mean, we definitely would need it for real rocketry. It's used extensively. Water extraction. Do we have a hydrogen extraction? No. We don't. Oh, there's the hydrogen extraction. No resource on this object. Really? Okay. So we do need the electrolysis to store hydrogen. Okay. And a silicon mine we don't have yet. Okay, silicon, noble gases, electrolysis to get the hydrogen, oxygen extractor as well. We don't have a nitrogen extractor. We'll get that set up. Metal mine. I don't know how much of these we're going to need, but water ice extractor, fuel extractor, carbon dioxide extractor? I mean, I don't know what we need carbon dioxide extractor for. We can build one if we find a need for it. I'm sure we will at some point, but... we did plan this, right? It's the polymers we need, or the 200 tons of alloys needed for this. Got the cash, we could do it. There's no glass right now, that's the issue. We are constructing polymers, refining fuels, working on the electrolysis. We got the alloy. Let's go with the glass refinery. You do need a bunch of alloy, and we don't have very much. We're only making 0.1 a day. I'm going to say we go ahead and buy up the 200 we need and get the glass going. Okay, so those will keep trickling through. That sounds reasonable, I think. Does that sound reasonable to you guys? I don't know how we do fissile material mining, but oh, hey, that is pricey. 1,200 bucks per 1 ton extracted. Can we just go do it on the moon? Can we just skip that part? Yes, we didn't actually have a ability to extract that stuff. Let's see if there's a research that's related to that. Beware of the license fees and that extraction on Earth. All of them? Oh, maybe that is a concern I should be looking at. Of course it is. Thank you. I wasn't looking at them when I'm selecting them, so let's do that here. Upkeep per month, is that the license fee? Or just some of them license fees? No, this is is that the upkeep of the equipment? I'm totally new at this, guys. Resources, so we go here. Oh, so it's just this stuff, eh? So this looks like water doesn't have an extraction fee. The uranium has a license cost. The carbon has a license cost as well. Per ton. So the cost of this building. So if I look at this, hold on, up here at the mining facilities. Thank you for the feedback. Snafubar. Love the name. Awesome. So if I look at the facility, it's got a cost in materials. Let's look at the carbon mine. It's got a cost in materials. That's how much metal I need to actually have in order to begin and use for the construction. Upkeep per month is just a cost per month to run this facility. The energy consumed per day has to come out of our energy supply, and we have 5 people that we have to provide for as well. Do we need to provide for like their food and stuff? Just thought of that. I didn't think. Slight distraction. We don't have food here. I presume the people on Earth are fine without needs for food? Oh no, there's the supplies. We do consume a bit of supplies. Time until resources are fully depleted at the current consumption rate is 167.3 years. We're not in a rush. I don't think we make any food related, can make any food related products. We have 200 capacity for people. We could build another habitat at some point. This has a cost to maintain a month of 0. 20 supplies to make it. Oh, required gravity of 0.08 to 19. That's a lot of gravities. Radiation and atmospheric pressure. So, I mean, it's obviously it's a habitat. It'll be fine for us, but let's make one of those. It doesn't seem to have a cost to maintain. We'll add that to the list. Okay. So, oxygen extracting doesn't show, like, here. The fissile materials is 1,200 per ton extracted. That's a good chunk of money. 800 for the carbon. Metals don't show one, or silicon doesn't show one. And rare metals doesn't show one. Oh, here they are. I didn't just realize I had been scrolled down. Fuel extraction. Oh, hello. What's the difference here? Yeah, license costs 70 per ton. Okay. Why would I want to extract carbon dioxide? Unless I'm going to take it somewhere and add it to a planet to terraform? I don't know. Nitrogen doesn't seem to have a cost. Noble gases have a 2,000 per ton. Oof. Oof. How much do we need these noble gases? Let's slide that down to the future. That sounds like a, less awesome. Polymers don't have a cost per ton. Okay, so some of these have an actual license cost to operate. So it's this like fees for extracting the resource. Environmental fees, something like that for extracting a resource. That kind of makes sense to me. Okay, so now we're on the on Luna. We are constructing the orbital thing if we can. We don't have the 40 tons of metal, so we are mining metal. We could have brought more modules for mining metal, right? Extracts 1.1 ton of metal, 0.2 water, and 0.02 silicon. That would be because of the density, maybe? Factor. Oh, okay. Is the factor the, like, availability? Oh. That is a 0.1 factor silicon. At the current extraction, it will be 809,777.88 years before it's finished. Okay, so we're not running out tomorrow. I don't know how we get fissile materials off there, but probably with new research. Okay, so this little miner is going to be like years to get enough materials. So we do want to do some shipping of materials from Earth. I think that seems like a good call. The Falcon could do some transports. Is it cheaper to run this Falcon? A reusable medium launch rocket. The Eagle is heavy. 42 tons or 800 tons. I feel like we need to use the Eagle. And that's 800 tons, but that's not... The Stratus doesn't cover that. Is there a new ship? Launch vehicles. Nuclear launch vehicles? No, thank you. Let's see. Spacecraft. There's the Stratus. The Hermes is a better one, I presume. Unlocks the Hermes. Cargo capacity of 300 tons. A fuel type of noble gases. Really? That sounds like a terrible idea. Rather than just regular fuel? The Athena, what do you use for fuel? You use noble gas too. Really? Come on, guys. Is the Nike a nuclear? Uses hydrogen. Okay. Cirrus uses hydrogen as well. Alright, Prometheus, what are you? Hydrogen fuel. You're hydrogen fuel. Is there no spacecraft that are like better powered. Atlas, isn't that a nuclear device? Nope, apparently it's a hydrogen as well. Interstellar travel. That looks a little bit like a Star Trekky going on there. I like it. Expanded cargo bay. Is this just a straight up upgrade to things? Increase Selene Stratus cargo capacity by 50%. Yeah, that sounds good. It's the Selene and the Stratus. The Hermes, though. It's a noble gas fuels type. Is that something I want to be doing? Doesn't seem like a good call at this point. Solar sails. For the slow, deep sail. Needs no fuel, but limited in range. Right, because it's going to need to be relatively close to the sun. Advanced alloy techniques. Exotic alloy production. Ooh. Uses rare earth metals and fissile materials. Increased production of alloy smelting by 10%. Circuit production in space. Space machines. Room temperature superconductors. Reduce maintenance costs of all facilities by 20%. I bet. Graphene. Polymer production up by 15% and increases wind power production by 50%. Okay, so nuclear launch vehicles. I don't want a launch vehicle though. I want a flight vehicle. I want a spacecraft. A spacecraft that uses fuel that's better than the Stratus. Is that a thing? This is the light craft, and then the next upgrade for the Stratus seems to be the Hermes. But the Hermes goes to using noble fuel, or noble gas as a fuel. Is that what we should be doing? I don't know. I do not know. Top messages, live chat, come on. What do you think, Fubar? Best engine? Electric engine exhaust. Nuclear power. Nuclear propulsion. Liquid core. The Prometheus. We can add that to the queue. Molten fission. Nuclear reactor power production up by 50%. Gas core fission. Liquid core. Jeez. Machine learning. Nice. Quantum computing, machine learning, basic AI, and advanced AI. Boost research speed by 4%. It's a 5-year project, though. That's hardly worth it. Okay. So, we need more stuff delivered then. So let's go straight to the old Reliable and the Eagle and get him cruising along. How long is he till he's ready? 27 days. We can plan the mission, and he'll just use that when he gets there. So we're going to Luna with the Stratus again. Moonbase Alpha CO2 with the Stratus. And modules, I don't think we need to take any. We need to take resources. We can only take, get out of there. 100 at a time. So we do need the rare earths, and we need 10 of those. And then we need this, we got the supplies. So then we just need to take a bunch of metals, probably 2 trips of metals with this thing will do the job, right? Sure. That'll get us 90. It gets us about half of what we need to do the job. We'll be using the Eagle for this. If we had a second Eagle, we could. Take all the fuel with us. 23 in February, so it needs a month or so to get going. And we'll let that fly. The launch window for that is coming up. There we go. That's so cool. Ooh, off she goes. Ooh, landed. I love it. All right. So supplies now have 97 in the metals department. All right, we should be able to get construction started on some things like the outpost. And then we're going to need a fuel refinery. We need water ice extractor first. Water extractor. Water ice extractor here. We could put a metal mine in. Oh, really? If we brought more metals, we could put a metal mine in. Or we could get the metal mine built with the metal we bring. And then it could mine... Okay. What's the production rate of this thing? Oh, it requires crew. Right, of course. Which we don't have here. We need... The refinery needs 5 people. The ice extractor is the thing we build. Cannot build that. Okay, we're going to need the ice extractor. And then we're going to need the fuel refinery. Both of those take 5 people. Oh, and we need 2 to run the solar array. Really? Pray tell, how is that going to work? You have a demand of 12 people. 5 for the refinery, 5 for the water extractor, and 2 for the solar array. I think that's not going to be quite as effective as we hoped. Although I suppose we get the water extractor going and the fuel refinery can have its lower priority. Yeah, we can get one. We can get at least this built. Then we need to bring people when the refinery's finished, so good. We'll send the ship back. The Stratus can return. We should have, like, more Stratus and more... Well, we'll go with the materials we got. It doesn't take long for this trip, so... To Earth, please. Earth return. Luna return. Luna return. With the Stratus. Cargo is going to be nothing. Correct. Just drop the vessel back there. On February 24th it'll arrive. Buzz buzz. Alright, where is the interjection for 2023 March... Oh, July 2nd. So we're less than 5 months out. Liberty is just ahead of it, and it'll come in and slow down just as it approaches. That is so cool. I absolutely love watching this thing go. This is very neat to me. Hope you guys are enjoying this. So we return to Earth with that, and then we can send off a bunch more metals if we have them. We have 92.8 metal left. Well, we've got to get some more metal mining then. Metal mining base. Another one, yes, please. Let's bump that to the top. Ah, we got our oxygen supply started. Good. Oh, what the heck? Did that metal mine take all our metals? It does. Joy. We have a metal mine that took all our metals. Now we don't have enough metals produced. Oh, man. Okay. You really need a lot of production. Metal mine is now almost online. 2 days. Good. We're now cranking up the metals. So 0.2 tons a day. That's 1 ton. Every 5 day we get metal. And how long is it until the... We're only a couple months out from the lunar... Or from the Mars Liberty here. Fuel extractor completed on Earth. Lovely. Let's let's have a look at what we need for the finishing the supplies on the moon. There's 68 tons there now, and we need to get the refinery done. Your refinery takes 50. And 10 there. Get that guy done. And then the solar array, what do you take? I think you already have the supplies, right? Good. So those two can be built. They can't be operated because we have nobody to operate them yet. That's fine. And then we just need the water extractor next. And that is going to require 125 tons of metals. We got about 20 tons here. So if we can bring 100 tons of metal and let the rest be produced in situ, that'll be good. We don't have the vessel here. The ship is back here. Okay. Let's pop a mission. We need 100 tons of metal. We're not going to produce 100 tons of metal anytime soon. We can buy the metal. Let's do that. Yeah, let's buy the metal. Go here and we'll buy metals if we can. Where are they? There you go, metals. Buy, not max, please. If we buy it 1,000, that's 204,000. Worth doing. Stock up. We'll get some production, but we have to get the rockets going. No point in delaying that. So to Luna with construction ship number 3. 3 flights isn't bad at all. The Stratus and the metals is all we're moving. 100 tons of it. On the Falcon. No, not on the Falcon. On the Eagle, please. And if we get a bunch of fuel dropped off there, I'm okay with that. Although, yeah, we're paying fuel to move a bunch of fuel instead of producing it there. Let's drop the flight, the fuel. Half the fuel. Alright, this flight should be leaving when? It's 13th of June. There's the flight right here. That is so cool. I absolutely love these mechanics. Boom. To the moon. And now the moon should have its supplies to make the last building, which is the water extractor. No, we need 4.4 tons still. So we're almost there. And it's going to take them a while to build this anyways. So we got like 200 days before those are done, and then it needs another 250 days before that stuff is manufactured, and then we'll send the people over to Luna to work. In the meantime, we have the Liberty on its way. Let's do it. Liberty is... The Liberty has landed. Boom! Excellent. All right, we made it to explore Mars. 1.2 million. We're back over 7 now. Unlock contract preparation for human landing on Mars. Unlock contract gravitational slingshot. That sounds like it's over my knowledge grade. I love it. So, air brake maneuvers and soft landing went off without a hitch. We're receiving our first photos of the red planet. Great job, everyone. We'll have a wealth of information on what resources we can find on the planet. Nice. There we go. We've begun scanning the beautiful lands of Mars. Wouldn't mind doing Phobos and Deimos as well, but plan a mission with Selene to Jupiter. Immediately plan the next mission using Pluto to Pluto using gravity assist. How? Oh, important information. Gravitational assist. A gravitational assist is a maneuver where the spacecraft gains speed and changes direction by flying past a moving planet using its gravity and motion boost velocity relative to the sun using little extra fuel. To boost velocity relative to the sun using little extra fuel. Yeah. Plan a mission to another planet, to another planet's orbit, and then immediately plan a mission to another object. Gravitational assist will offer significant savings in propellants. The amount of free boost depends on the planet's speed and mass. You must plan the next mission before the previous arrives. Gotcha. That is cool. Okay, so we need to build and research the Selene, and then we need to figure out this orbitally thing. So let's get the Selene set up on there. We're not going to go with the rest of those. We're going to bump Selene to the top. We were looking at her, so let's look at Selene here. Requires an iris, unlocks the Selene, which is a light craft. Cargo capacity 5 ton, propellant capacity. Notice when the contract plan rather than saying. Notice when the contract plan rather than saying to do. We have to plan it before the other one arrives. So we send it to Jupiter and then plan the flight from Jupiter. After that one has left to Jupiter, we have to plan it, or do we have to do the planning one right on top of the other before the first one leaves? So the first leg of the trip is to Jupiter. We plan that mission, and then do we have to wait for it to launch and then plan the slingshot maneuver from with its origin starting at Jupiter and going to Pluto? Or do we have to plan the first one to Jupiter, first leg to Jupiter, and before it leaves to go to Jupiter, we have to plan it? You can plan, collect contract fee, then cancel missions that have no purpose. Oh, but they have a purpose of knowledge, man. Knowledge. Yeah, I will probably let it go. That'd be cool to see. Spacecraft Selene. Yeah, we're gonna research that. We're gonna bump that research to the top of the list. That's not how that works. It's not a drag and drop. There we go. 175 days and we'll have that research done. You plan it then using the same ship in Jupiter orbit. All right, so let's see. We can't set it up yet, but it's awesome. Preparation for human landing on Mars. Deliver an ore and a construction thing to Mars. I don't know what ship is going to make that, so let's get the Earth production facilities making those. We're going to need a mining probe, or 3 or 5, I don't know. Probe. Mining module. Feel like we need more than one mining module there, but let's go ahead with one of those. We don't have the alloys for that, right? We could buy them. And then we build a construction equipment as well. Both of those get built. We can get those built first, please. That's fine. And I'll put the habitat module up there as well. Acquire or deliver 90 tons of metal to Mars, 10 tons of rare earth, and 20 tons of supplies, 10 tons of glass, and 10 tons of alloys to Mars. And then we're gonna have to build stuff on there. Love it. Okay, we're still constructing plans on. We still got construction plans happening on the moon. What's this orbit for? Oh, there's stuff in orbit too, isn't there? Yes, so we could be doing things in orbit. What else could we do in orbit? We've got the ability to construct things. This is mining's not going to work there. Construction crew, mobile refinery. That would work if we had food. We can get a generator up. Do we not have any power? We don't have any power in the orbital. Do you take power? Apparently you don't. Apparently that facility requires no power. It's a powered down hunk in space. I mean, we could put some solar up there actually. Oh, we cannot, apparently. Oh. You can't make orbital fuel refineries here. Okay. Orbital construction. Orbital shipyard. Allows construction of advanced spacecraft in orbit. A telescope. Can we get more than an orbital shipyard up here? I don't know. Why is this? Why is there a list here? Is this like a who's winning? I don't know what this is. Why are we on different? Or is this what's here? Okay, switch to view world government. Oh, this is the Earth world government. Gotcha. This is what we have. That's what the Earth world government has. Okay, so Solex has, or NASA has these facilities and this supply of stuff. Got it. And they have a Falcon and an Eagle? They do. ESA has a Falcon and an Eagle. Everybody's got a Falcon and an Eagle, okay? We got way more equipment and materials. Probably that's a bad idea, but who knows? I really don't know. Hey, very cool though. This really captured my attention, this game so far. Alright, but in Earth orbit, we have we have the orbital construction that would be able to construct things, but none of them are available. So an orbital construction we can add. Shipyard we could add. Bleh. Orbital fuel refinery, but then we'd need to be able to bring water up here, which is okay, I guess. These are modules though. So construction power without requiring input and maintenance. If we built one of those, we'd need to bring all this stuff here first. And it actually consumes some, doesn't it? Hold on, does this thing consume? No, it has no maintenance. So you just build it once and it runs power for, you know, millennia or centuries anyways. I feel like that's not the way to go though for space. Can we get solar? Can we produce solar panels for space? This is a solar array that requires crew, which is a little dumb. I need a space solar array. That's something we can do. Let's see. Mining materials, chemistry, fission, power. Remote power transmission. Power satellites. Right. Large solar collector in orbit capable of transferring power down to the surface or other spacecraft by the use of microwave beams. Orbital power station and orbital receiver. The orbital power station generates power in orbit and transfers it to the receiver. Solar array. Solar cell array? That's this one. Solar array power up by 50%. That's not what I need. I'm thinking powering in space. Why do we not have remote power receiver? A large complex of antennas and panels that receive remotely transferred power from orbit or other objects. Transfers power from surface to orbit. Oh. From orbit to other objects. Okay. That would be a good deal then. Let's get that on there even above the nuclear propulsion. Alright. Fly, friends. Helium-3 on 4P Faye. I agree. 4P Faye is quite the place. We have our... What did we get here? Nothing yet. What was that notification? Construction equipment. Construction completed on Earth. Right. Earth Observatory starts observing resource on Sirius. A big rock in the asteroid belt. Where's Sirius? Are you out there, Sirius? It's not going to show me. Fuel refinery constructed on Luna. Yes. But it's not. There's water in the chemical fuel. We don't have any water. We do have water, but we don't have any people. We know this, but why are we not getting information? Water extractor is next. We need to build it. We have the supplies. Let's go with that. Maybe. Where are you? Mining water ice extractor. Go now. All right. Lots of build times needed for that, so we can speed that up. We got the drill and the construction facility. We could send those off to Mars. I kind of like that idea. From Earth to Mars. Mars Hab C01 trip. Spacecraft is going to be nothing. Oh. Aha. Do we not have a vehicle that can get there? Or are we flying this from Mars? No, from Earth to Mars. We don't have a vehicle capable of that flight, so we can't do that. That's the one that we're researching, right? Yes. The Selene needs to finish first before we can do that. We got a bit of... Oh, hi. Notification spam. Solar array constructed on Luna. Electrolysis plant has been constructed on Earth. And we've researched the Selene. Excellent. Let's get back to the good blue globe. Our little marble. Alright. We got a construction equipment finished. We got the drill finished. Those can go to the moon. We need to get a spacecraft. A Selene produced. We don't quite have enough alloys for it. We can buy them up. We're at 7.88 for the cash. We're no problems there. Does the moon have the Selene on it? Luna? You have the Stratus on there. Okay, yes, you do. We could build another one on Earth. We could do that. Let's do that. After the Selene, go ahead and build another Stratus for me. Hello? Okay. It's a chemical-based one, and that's going to cost us 32k. Not a problem. Hab construction on Earth. We got the ice extractor on Luna. Good. Selene has been constructed. Do astronauts dream of electric ships? Is that an electric propulsion, Selene? Yeah, light-crafted electric engine for moving probes and small cargoes to distant objects. Its cargo capacity is 5 tons. We're going to take multiple ships, multiple flights of this thing to get there? I think we are. From Earth to Mars. The, Mars Hab CO1. Construction materials for Mars Hab. And we need the Selene. I don't think you can carry much, can you? If we add a mining module, capacity is 15.5. Oh! Data won't work, mans! Back. The Stratus isn't here. That's why we can't do it. Just send the Stratus back from Mars, or from Luna. Get you to drop to Earth. Return. It's just an empty flight back. That was the problem. Okay, so I'm not taking any modules back with me right now. No need for that. Any resources we can take back? We have 5.57 supply. Do we run through supply here without people? How's that possible? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. 5.57. Okay. We might need to bring more with us, but that's fine. We have 1.42 kilotons of fuel. We've moved a lot of fuel. We can add the fuel and return it, right? That is the minimum amount. We got to get it off the planet. Oh, okay. So no, don't take fuel back. That's a waste, entire waste of fuel. Because it costs us more fuel to return it than when we get back. Legitimately use almost as much as we're returning, or more. Okay, let that happen. Let that run. There you go. Now see if our flight plan from Earth to Mars gives us the option of getting the Mars Hab CO1. Now we can take the Stratus. Good. I approve. For that, we are bringing the mining constructor, and we're bringing the mining in the construction vessel. We can also, since we've got the capacity, let's take some rare metals. We're only taking 10 tons of that as per instructions. 20 tons of supplies. 20 tons, please. And then 10 tons of alloy. Uh-oh. 10 tons? We don't have 10. We have 5. That's annoying. $34 days. Usability. Is there a reason why? Oh my, launch cost 2.7 kilotons of fuel versus 360 tons. That's a lot. It's like 15 whatever times as much. I don't think this thing can take it though. Cannot lift this payload. Okay. Alright, we're going with optimal injection or fastest. The window is 10 days later, from February to June. An insanely different amount of fuel needed. Still doesn't have the alloys we need there. We'll extract the metal. We'll have the glass. No, we won't. We'll need another trip. Make that an optimal flight, please. Does that leave us? That leaves us short. Let's take metals then. Metals, 50 tons. There. We'll need the Eagle. We're going with optimal flight plan. Arrive June 2025, June 28th, 2025. Okay. Total propellant needed for minimum 350. I can double the amount of propellant needed. I don't need all of it then. Oh, optimal does need fuel. Full fuel, okay. I guess. Don't see how that makes sense. Alright, we'll do the optimal. Click optimal and let it go. Mars Hab CO1 mission from Earth to Mars will depart sometime whenever. I don't know. Planned missions, there we go. Scheduled mission. This one is August 24th, 2024. So a few months away. Okay. We'll need another one of those flights. He's going to be 2 years in the count. Okay, we're going to make another ship. Is there another heavy ship that comes up research-wise soon? I need a launch vehicle. That is a big one, a heavy launch vehicle. Advanced stack assembly. Decrease construction cost of all launch vehicles by 20%. Reusable launch vehicles. That's the Falcon and the Eagle. The aluminum ice rocket. Okay. Those are cool, but not really what I wanted. The Condor is capacity to orbit 8 kilotons. Advanced chemical rocket launch powered by polynitrogen fuel. That's payload. Increase the max payload of the Pelican, the Magpie, the Terraform, Condor by 25%. Magpie is what? Powerful launch vehicle using gas core nuclear engines. That sounds cool. It's hydrogen powered. And it takes 80 fissile materials to make. That sounds dangerous. 32 to make that one. Closed cycle gas core. Don't have a clue what that is. Mass drivers, space elevators? Holy moly. Electromagnetic catapult. That is what a mass driver is, man. Mass driver propulsion. Stationary mass driver, electromagnetic catapult. Larger and more powerful mass driver capable of launching payloads on interplanetary trajectories by itself. Awesome. Asteroid engine. A mobile fusion-powered mass driver ejecting regolith at enormous speeds to push an asteroid into a desired orbit. Integrated high-efficiency reactor does not require refueling. For pulling asteroids around. Man, I love this game. This is great. Modular rocket construction? Unlock construction, launch vehicle, Falcon, Eagle by construction equipment. So it can be done on planets? So this is interesting. This is the improved reliability of rockets. So decreased construction cost of Falcons and Eagles by 25%, increased construction speed by 25%. And that comes from this one. But this one doesn't. This increases the payload of the Pelican, Magpie, Terraform, and the Condor. So it needs to be. It's like the prerequisite is working on the Falcon and the Eagle, but then the advanced payload doesn't help either of them. Okay. Oh, this is a... What's this thing's capacity? Capacity to orbit, 8 kilotons. 8 kilotons. That's a lot. This guy's capacity to orbit, cargo capacity is 100 tons. That's the cargo capacity, right? And the Eagle capacity to orbit 800 tons. That is bloody huge, right? Yep. It's 10 times the size of the Falcon. I mean the Eagle. Holy moly. You are 12 years of work away though. 12 years of research for that. Seems a little large for our needs. Nitrogen extraction complete on Earth. Beautiful. Let's see where Earth's construction processes are at. We're working on the glass kiln next. Water found on Ceres. Noble gas extractor will be next. So we are producing noble gas. No, we have noble gases in-house. Reducing nitrogen. Does nitrogen have a cost? It does not. What did we just finish? The glass kiln. Right, so we're making glass now. Our power production and consumption is over the edge. We're actually now short of power. That's impressive. Hey, what are we gonna build then for power, guys? Probably some more solar arrays. I don't see why not. We can double our production here. But we need glass. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy one? No. How long is it going to take you to get that? Not a super long time. Stratus constructed on Earth. Lovely. Eagle is... Earth Observatory starts observing resources on Psyche. Isn't Psyche the one that we smashed something into? IRL? I don't remember. What is this? Venus has something. Oh, just a lot of carbon dioxide. This we know. Let's send a... Can we send a probe to Venus? That'd be cool. I don't know if we would, but yeah, let's get a probe going. Get another probe built. Yeah. We could probably send it on the Falcon, couldn't we? Maybe. Let's try to make up our own thing here. Venus. Let's see if we can send a... Really original Venus Observatory 1. Oh, destination. Why is there an error? Cannot deploy crew. Out ability too low. I had no intentions of deploying a crew. Atmospheric pressure too high. Oh, sorry. Venus orbit. That's what I wanted to do. Yes, and I want to take the... Oh. I don't have one of the other crafts here. And maybe we take a Selene. Yeah. Let's do the Selene. And then you're going to take a probe. And that's it. On the Falcon. Optimal flight path. Arrives in 2026. Does the probe have to actually be on a surface to work? It might. It might. I think it does. Okay. I feel like it probably does. These probes are definitely vehicle-like, so maybe we don't do this. Matisse. Lightweight deep space exploration craft designed for long duration travel through carefully planned gravity assist maneuvers. Oh, that sounds interesting. That is what we were talking about earlier, right? Let's hold off on the Venusian plans. Probe construction completed on Earth. Indeed. Mars Hab CO1 is on its way. We have Mars Hab CO1. You're carrying the 2 items plus the rare metals, supplies, and 50 of the metals. If we get the glass and the alloys and another 40 metals going, that's still too much. No, is it? So that's 100. 50 glass, 10 alloy, that's 60 plus another 40. Ooh, that would work. Okay, so that does need a second flight. We could run the Mars Hab 2. Mars Hab CO2 with a Stratus. Yeah, next. Add resources. We're gonna need 10 alloy. We only have 6 in house. Okay. Oh boy, Earth. Get producing, man. Oh, what's our alloy counts like? Almost there. Boom, that's there now. And we need metals. We have 870 of them. That's enough for now. And we need glass. We only have 20 units of glass. Let's go ahead and buy up another 30 glass then. Glass, please. Buy 30 glass. And then set this ship to send the next one. Okay. I don't know when the next injection orbit is, but Mars Hab C02 Stratus, sending metals. We need 40 of them. We need alloys at 10. And we need glass at 50. Next, grab the new Eagle. Optimal puts us there at 2027 in July. Launch it. Scheduled for 2026 September. As a long haul. That's okay. Plan a mission with Selene to Jupiter. I don't think we have the vessel for that now. I think we just sent off our... I don't know, maybe... I don't know if the Falcon can handle that. Probably not. So, so this is to Jupiter. No. Do we go to Jupiter orbit? Yes, Jupiter orbit. That's why the white line on it. Got it. And immediately plan mission to Jupiter orbit. Jupiter orbiter 1? Sure. No. What is... Need something here. Hold on. I need to look up a name here. I need to look up a name of a place. There it is. Balearic. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, I didn't check the spelling. That was dumb. B-A-L-E-A-R-I-C. Got it. So this is going to be the Balearic one. And it'll use the Selene. It's going to have what? Nothing. It's just a flyby, right? Like, do I have a space telescope? Do I send a space telescope on the thing? Loaded with a probe to fly through Jupiter's orbit and reach... Yeah, that's the plan, with a probe. It's like, what am I supposed to bring with me? Just the ship? Don't think this... Oh, it can? Telling me the Falcon can make this trip? I don't know. Mission like this, 2 years, 6 months, 15 days. Okay. I need noble gas for the second half of the trip. Regular fuel for the first half. The fuel gets the thing into orbit, and then the... Right. The launch vehicle's just going up in the air and flying, swinging it off into space. So that is the first half of this trip. Okay. Set. Balearic Mission 1. Earth to Jupiter. Orbit. And then immediately plan the next mission using the gravity assist. Mission list. Not mission list. Start a mission. From Jupiter orbit to Pluto. I guess Balearic 2 is the next part. Balearic 2, Pluto. Next, flying from Earth. This one. Then cargo will go to the next gravity assist target. Cool. Next. What is this? Gravity will drop on gravity assist target. We'll go to the next gravity assist target. Yeah, we want it to actually take the probe with it to the next length, and there's no vehicle to go with that. Important info. Gravitational. You must plan the next mission before the previous arrives. Got it. Use your optimal whatever in your 25 years, 11 months, 9 days. No problem. That's nice and easy. Wait a second. Required effective delta V minus 75%. Oh, right. Minus 75% needed delta V because we're slingshotting to get the rest of that. That's awesome. There we go. 200k for planning that mission. We are going to let that go. We're totally going to let that go. I'd love to see that. Sharon has water? Why does Sharon have water? Frozen, I suppose. Look at that, all the way up to Pluto. Still zooming. Still zooming, zooming. Still zooming back. Come on, you can do this. Is there a faster zoom back mode? There we go. Zoom out. Was that as far as I can zoom? That is as far back as I can zoom. Okay. There's the mission, and it'll... Oh, that's so cool. The Jupiter Greeks. That's so cool. And then this is in 2028, January 1st, 2028. Happy New Year is when we hit the hit Jupiter. And at this point, it'll slingshot, and then it'll go whee straight out to another 25 years. Still traveling. Still going. Space is big. No, really, really big. Like unreasonably, unimaginably big. I don't know where Jupiter is, but it's out here somewhere. And there's the destination. Astonishingly big. Alright, so I think we can leave that mission for a while. Let that run. That'll be cool. It'll just do its thing. We can cancel it, but it'll do its thing. Why not let it go do that, huh? We've got, like, money to blow. Monthly balance is only 48,300 negative. No income. Okay. Upkeep is 18,000. Facilities are 15,000. SC. SC. License. LV. No, licenses is 21K. Ow. That's what you were talking about? That's unpleasant. We need to be making some money. Some regular money. I don't think we have that, though. So we got the Mars Hab 1 and 2 that are going to do their thing. That's awesome. We are waiting to deliver our people now. I guess we're going to go with another launch vehicle. We're going to need to get one. We'll get a Falcon built, and then we'll get an Eagle built again. We might not get the Eagle built yet. We're going to Moonbase Alpha. We can take the Falcon and those people there. That will work. I'd like to build another outpost there, but I don't think we can have more than one on a colony. Or on a base. So let's work on that Moonbase Alpha production next. So let's get the ship construction happening. Earth Observatory is working on Ogamanon? Sure. Research completed on nanoprocessors. Excellent. Boost research speed by 4% and reduce maintenance cost of research laboratory by 25%. Did we end up building a research laboratory at Earth? I don't think we did we? I planned to. I thought about it. I contemplated. There's the research laboratory. Power efficiency. Lovely. So we have a research lab. I don't know if we should be like really cramming out a whole bunch of more things to build or what we should be doing here, but I think we got everything going in here that we can. Our energy is sword power 0, which means we're not actually powering everything. How do we do on glass? Not enough. I think we're going to go with another solar array, and we'll buy up the stuff for 2 of them. That'll give us a surplus of power. Then we just need to wait for Earth to finish constructing its Falcon. There we go. Falcon's ready. Let's set a launch mission to take people to Mars, or to the moon. Luna. Not to orbit, but to actually to Luna. Moonbase Alpha. What was the name? No. Moonbase Alpha Outpost. Moonbase Alpha Crew 1. There we go. Crew 1. That seems like something we'd use. And we are taking the wrong vehicle? We don't have one here. They're all shipped off Earth. Oops. We'll get another Stratus made then, I guess. Money, money, money. It's all just money. I'll just let it burn off. We got lots of it. Solar array. Nice. Oh, Earth Observatory is looking to Jupiter for... What was this? What is that? Is that somebody else's? Must have been somebody else's vessel that just left. Oh, look at that. We've got the next launch of the Earth-Mars launch? No. What is this one? Earth-Jupiter? This is the Earth-Jupiter one. Alright. This is the Balearic mission. Spacecraft. Earth arrived at Mars. Cool. Let's pop over to Mars for this. Have a look. See? What do we got? We got our metals and such built. Lovely. We just have to finish delivering the rest of the stuff, right? We got lots of things on Mars that we can use. Right now we are mining a little bit of water somehow. But we're not. Why are you not? Oh, did we? This is the one that just arrived, right? So let's go back to Earth and see where we. This is the launch, big old launch of the Jupiter mission. Off she goes. The Balearic 1 is off on its historic mission to slingshot around Jupiter and head out to Pluto. That's going to take it some sweet time getting there. Like some really sweet time getting there. Bye, Balearic 1. I don't think we'll ever get that vessel back. Solar array construction completed on Earth. Good. Let's check the production or the power situation here. It's recharged. We got surplus. Good. We don't have is hydrogen production, do we? We don't have a hydrogen facility. We're gonna need it for future builds, but let's see. Hydrogen extraction is not viable because there's no source of hydrogen. That is the case. So to get the hydrogen, we need to, right, we need the cracker for the hydrogen. That is the doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop. I love the music in this. Hydrogen extractor, silicon electrolysis plant. Yes. So we are getting hydrogen then. Okay. 106 tons a day. And then the oxygen is 0.26 tons a day. Not a lot, but I mean we're manufacturing, just not very fast. The glass kiln consumes silicon. We're mining a ton of silicon. We get another glass kiln. That is 300 alloys to make that. Jeez. 300 metals to make another alloy farm. Let's get another alloy production going. In fact, since the amount that we need of it, let's get 2 more alloy producers going. Hopefully we still make money. Okay, Earth should have its stratus soon. Another 2 months. Gets that done. Right, I made another Falcon because, you know, of course you need another one, but they're returnable, reusable vehicle. This is, which mission are we heading on to here? Not to Jupiter orbital to Pluto. That's not for another 3 years. This is the Earth-Mars. This is the second Earth-Mars orbital. Bye. All right. What? Oh no, was that not this year? Oh, that's the same time. This time next year. Yeah, another year has to pass before we launch that one, because the window is wrong for Mars. Because Mars is currently all the way over there. Stratus constructed on Earth. Good. Okay. We can now take the Falcon and send one of the Falcons off to Mars. No, not Mars. Or Moon. Luna, that's the word. Wrong planetoid. Wrong floating body of fun. Going to Luna, and this is the moon base Alpha Crew 1. Go. That works for me. Take the Stratus. Right? Wait a second, we could be using totally different system. Instead of taking the Stratus with all that weight, well, we could take the Stratus and actually get more stuff. So we can take the crew modules. Weight of 10, 5 crew. Another one, weight of 10, 5 crew. That leaves us with capacity for 80 of something. We can just take 80 metal for now, because we're gonna need it. Or we probably should use take some supplies as well, shouldn't we? Let's take like 50 metal and 30 supply if we can do that. 30 tons of supply, sure. And then the vehicle can be a Falcon. Oh. Of course it cannot. Right. Spacecraft. Back. I need to build another one. I need one of these. 2 tons. No. Is this thing able to be moved? Mass is 40 tons, but not with the crew compartments in it. So we send the Selena there twice? I thought I had this planned out where it would work. It's too big. It can't even carry one. Stratus. One of the crew. Second crew. With the Falcon. Okay, this works. Right, our cargo was too big with taking all of it. So then we'll go with supplies at 36. No, we want 20 tons. Does that allow the Falcon? It does. Good. Okay. We get that running to the moon. Bring all the supplies. I don't need that much as far as propellant. So let's reduce that. All right. Scheduled for. And it's gone. It's right there. Moon base Alpha crew arrival. Excellent. Oh, that silly thing of updates and pauses. I can't pause actually. So that was cool. We got our people. We now have some people on the moon. To improve our research efforts, we need to learn more about worlds we're trying to explore. You can do this by constructing and crewing laboratories on other objects. You can only build one on each object, and they provide diminishing returns the more you build them. But each one improves the speed of your research significantly. Build a research laboratory on Luna. It needs 20 crew. I mean, I can do that, but we can't use it. Like, really can't use it. There's no way we have that much crew there, right? Feels like a silly idea. Let's go to Luna, see what it takes to research this facility. Wait, our ice extractor's not even done. How is this possible? Crew compartment. I mean, we can leave them here for a return need, right? Why is this thing not finished? Well, that's not what it's saying, is it? Is that what this red is saying? That it's not finished? Or is it saying it's... Oh, it's 2/3 crew capacity. Okay. So, don't we need to have more permanent laboratory there? I don't know. They're telling me to build a lab. Research lab. You need a bunch of stuff. Okay, we need 10 rare metals, 10 electronics, and 10 glass. And then a bunch of alloys. We need 2 trips to the Stratus. So you're going to return to Earth, please. Nothing we're bringing, right? Nothing. If we could mine fissile material, that would be worth bringing back. Let's run that guy home. Now, to build the materials for this, we're gonna need 2 trips or a bigger vehicle. I mean, I kind of don't... I kind of don't like the idea of switching up to another fuel type, but we could do it. The Hermes would be a really good cargo hauler. It's an electric engine type, though. Is that going to make it really, really slow to get around? This is noble gas. Probably an incredibly small amount of it. Supply for 5 crew to last 5,010 days. 5,110 days. That's a while. Little orbiting, little spinny spot to keep you some gravity as you travel. Long distance interplanetary craft capable of incapable of landing. Oh. That is not what I want then. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing the same flight pattern. 10 electronics, 10 rare metals, 10 alloys. No, sorry. 10 rare metals, 10 electronics, and 10 glass. You guys are going to Luna. Luna Labs. Stratus. No, I need resources. Not that. 10 electronics. 10 glass. Right? 10 glass, 10 rare metals. There. And then the next thing it needs is alloys. 70 alloy. Does Luna have alloy? We didn't drop off any alloys for them. No, we didn't. And Earth? Earth only has 23 alloys as well. Oh, so few alloys. Well, we're gonna need to buy them. Alloy, please. We got a lot of money now, though, from those missions. Okay. That means this can go away for a second here. Alloys. We just do a couple trips. Take the Falk. Wrong vehicle. And the other 2 are already off doing shenanigans at Mars, right? We have this Stratus is here. Wait. Where is... Oh. Wait, was that trip to Mars not a return trip? Or not a vessel we can relaunch? Did that launch... Was that launch an expendable launch? Did I burn out the Eagle or what? It's reusable, isn't it? Why do I not have any Eagles? Hold on. We gotta have a current mission carrying the ongoing Earth to Jupiter. This has not got the... Where did my Eagles go? Somebody want to fill me in on that one? I have no launch vehicles here. I have no Eagles. Were those trips to Mars like one way? They should be there. Should be vehicles here. No, the launch vehicle doesn't take us there. We just... What, did we just use it up? Hold on, did we use the launch vehicle on some sort of... deal where it is a one-way? I'm so confused. Why did we not return with the Eagles for that one? Oh, I'm so confused. Alloy smelting construction on Earth. Missiles on Io. Nice. This is supposed to be reusable. More fissile on Io. Oh, what was that? Why did we just pause? Oh, what the heck? How did we... Oh, did we get medals there? No. Where's my Mars? Mr. Mars. You've reached 90. Okay, are we just actually making a decent amount of metal? 0.14, yeah, we are. So we got 40 incoming and they're not there yet. And... yeah, that's what happened. Eagle constructed on Earth. Okay. Back to Earth we go. Yeah. I'm getting this stuff to Luna. Why do I not get the vehicle back? Like, the Blerick is a standalone unit. Do we just use too much? Like, I know you can have rockets that are like a reusable super heavy class launch vehicle, but how often does it fly before it's no longer usable? I don't know. This is going to go to Mars to get the rest of the lab stuff. Or to get some of the lab stuff. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why we're missing the vehicles. Really baffling me right now. Ongoing is the trip to Jupiter. It's not actually using... yeah, Earth to Mars. This uses the Eagle. Where did the Eagle go from that launch? Did they just scuttle it? Is it, like, that's past its reusability, parameters, maybe? The Blerick is still planned mission. Thanks, Centric. Planned mission. This is, oh. You're still on the pad waiting for this. This mission isn't already en route. I could cancel it. But it still needs to fly, so once that flies, then we'll unlock the ship from it. Alright, let's send off to the moon, though. You're going to go to Luna? Not Luna. Yes, you're going to Luna. Luna Labs. Spacecraft will be a Stratus. Don't need any modules, we just need supplies. Got 10 to get 70, so you need only 30 alloy to go there. What else are we going to add to the town, to the place then? Don't know. That's fine, actually. Just take the 30. Can we take the Falcon? We can. Okay, we can use the Falcon for this because we're only using a little bit. Okay. Wait. I had to cancel the other ones. We do need the Eagle Run. Okay, go. I don't think we have another strata available. Okay, we'll get the first one going. And then from Luna, we're gonna send this Stratus back to Earth. There you go. Hey, and then again, we're going to send you off with the full flight. Oh, hold on. Wrong button. Sorry. Okay, this is going to Luna, and it's bringing Luna Lab 2 with the Stratus, adding in the 10 electronics, 10 rare, and 10 glass. There. And glass. And then the metal is going to be 70. I don't have enough metal. Seriously. This is true. Oh, I can't unpause time while I'm here. I wish you could pause and plan mission plan. Like, let it happen right in the middle, please. Let's go. We need 70 metals. I'm using metal. Uh-oh. What are we consuming metal for again? Oh, we're probably doing... Oh, I don't know what we're doing. It's silicon use. Who's using the metal? I don't understand where our metal supply is going to. Consumption. Oh, that's the resource. No, that's the deposit. That's the resource. I'm actually consuming 48 per day and producing 20. What is consuming 48 metals a day? $42 metal a day. Why? Why are we doing this? Earth Observatory starts observing Ganymede. What is the consumption here? Drag and drop an object to plan a mission. Alt left mouse button or drag and drop to add these resources to the deposit. Why would I do that? No idea why we're losing metals. Do we have a power shortage again? No. Do we have a labor shortage? No, not really. We have habitat capacity for 300, so we're not shorting on those people. wait a second. It's depleting. Oh. Wait, is there another source? I don't know why. What's using up our metal? Like, what do we do that's consuming the metal? There's no constructions happening. Is somebody stealing my metal? I just don't know what could possibly be using our metal, guys. I don't know. Like, it's not like we are manufacturing something daily, are we? Look at this. Where is it? Mars Hab 2. Nice. That's cool. That must be the streaks of other guys. Carbon and Ganymede. So Mars Hab 2 is on its way. Sure is. Got a long way to go to connect with him. He's going almost 5 months before he links up. But I'm a little confused. Oh wait, we have orbit doesn't have anything there. Luna doesn't have the vehicles. We don't have them in orbit. Wait, now you got 2. Alright, I'm confused. I have no idea where all our metal's going, but it is depleting. Like, it's dropping like a brick. Or like a metal. And I can't seem to think of what would be consuming it. None of these use metal. Pretty sure nothing here uses metal. Oh! Alloy smelting, of course. So we definitely, I was like, what the heck? We definitely need more mining if we're going to keep up with that alloy smelting. So we've way outdone the alloy and metal supply. So can we mine more on here? Or do we need a bunch of people? We have 117 tons of it here. That's good. We can make this the lower no. Make the fuel refinery the lower priority. Do we have a surplus of water here? Yes, by a large amount. That should be the lowest priority. Okay. I have no clue other than just cranking up a bunch of more metal mines. I think that must be the direction we need to go. Gonna cost us 19k for that guy. 25 for that guy. 25 for that guy. You're going to produce at what rate? Don't know. But we were doing metal production incoming point 2. So if we add 3 more, we'll have a slight positive number. So let's go with 1 more then. Music is so outlandishly intense. Very fabulous. Alright, well, we have explored a good deal of this game so far at the start. and I'm sure there's a bazillion more things to go. But we're going to call it a night, because that's the end of my function for the day. We're well past midnight at my time. That was a lot of fun. That was way more fun than I expected this thing to be. A lot of geeking out going on here. So the research lab is just waiting on its trips, its missions to Mars. Wait, we only have the one mission to Mars on its way, right? Yes. You're bringing the 40 tons of metal, alloy, and glass. Well, that's the stuff going to Mars. So where's the one going to Luna? We already send you and already finish you? Must have. And you need to build the research lab. $70, $10, $10, $10. Didn't I? Oh, we got the 30. I thought I launched. Little confused. Mars. No, this is... I need another Luna mission. Okay. What vehicles do we have right now? In-house. Falcon, or an Eagle and a Stratus. Good. You're going to Luna. Moon Lab 2. Grab the Stratus. Add resources. It's going to be 70. No, it's good. Yeah, I got the 30. It's going to be 70 of those, 10, 10, and 10. 10 rare, 10 electronics, 10 plastics. Rare metals, 10. Electronics, 10. What's the missing thing? Glass. I said something else. Glass. 10, 10, 10, 70. Next, get an Eagle to fly it. Get her done. Alright. There we go. That'll be our final catch mission. I like that. The back around behind. Oh, that was great. And then you, it's very fast paced, but yeah. Now we can. Oh, I brought metal, didn't I? Did I just bring a bunch of metal? Dang it. Return to Earth. Turn Stratus to Earth. Don't take anything. Now we go and do that properly because I oopsed. So Luna has lots of metal, but the wrong amount of alloys. That's what happens when I get so into the game I'm not wanting to stop. Earth to Luna. Moon Lab 3. Because I oopsed and there should have only been 2 trips. Good thing I'm not in charge of NASA. Add resource. Not metal, but alloy. 70 spare alloys. On the back of an Eagle. And launch. There we have it. Now Luna can build its final mission to get a research laboratory going. Lovely. Not that it's going to have any housing, so we'll probably get told, hey, we need more people here. But that will be for another time. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this one, please do hit the like button before you head out. And stay tuned on the Discord and whatnot. You'll see another one come up. There is a playlist on my channel that is labeled as past streams. It's chronologically backwards when you hit play. So if you hit play at the top of the playlist, you get today's and then the previous one and the previous one, rather than a series. So if the game is something that you guys like and we get some responses to it and play a couple of them, then I would put together a playlist on it. So love the game so far. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Catch us again next time if you don't mind. Liked having everybody here and some feedback. That was awesome. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. See you in game.